Evanston basketball is live on the radio at KNYN 99.1 and online at mylocalradio.com. Catch the Red Devils all winter long on your exclusive home for Evanston sports. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Mountain West Business Solutions, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, Landmark Plumbing and Heating, McKay Frankham, Uinta County School District No. 1, Joe's Modern Cleaners, Ellingford Brothers, Legal Tender Restaurant at Dunmar Inn, The Lumberyard, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Bear River Dental, Superior Rental and The Gun Room, T-Bar S Body Shop, West Star Printing, Pet Mineral Labs, Trona Valley Credit Union, MyLocalRadio.com, Wyoming Dental Specialties, Plains Tire, Evanston Regional Hospital, Kazine's, Seavers Jewelers, Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau, and Flex Fitness. With the opening tip approaching, let's head courtside for pregame coverage.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Jake Hibbert joining you courtside. 34-20 the score in this JV contest. Girls of Evanston leading the Rock Springs Lady JV program. We will look ahead to the girls contest coming up at about 30 minutes from now, as Evanston and Rock Springs will do battle in a doubleheader. Girls scheduled for 6 o'clock at the start, probably more like 6:10, 6:15 beginning of play. The boys will follow around 7 to 7:10. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Saturday in Wyoming means high school basketball in the wintertime. 4:53 left in the clock on this JV contest. We're counting you down to the beginning of Evanston versus Rock Springs. The girls program's doing battle, followed by the boys. Two teams above 500 on the girls' side. We'll look ahead to them and this contest next. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry, just let T-Bar fix your car.
Jake Hibbert joining you courtside on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com on a Saturday at Red Devil Gymnasium in Evanston, Wyoming, as we're counting you down to the moments leading up to Evanston versus Rock Springs. And as we look at this Rock Springs team, the first and only look the Lady Red Devils will get against them in this regular season. Sometimes when you compare programs, all you can say is, well, it's just not quite fair. 2 years ago, Evanston went up against a Rock Springs freshman point guard who was averaging 20-plus points per game. And then as a sophomore, she averaged 23-plus points per game. Now, as Evanston comes in 2 years later, they're going up against a freshman point guard who's averaging 20-plus points a game. And so you lose one, get another. And Coach Fessler was talking to Rock Springs head man Ramiro Candelaria before the game, said, how do you get so lucky? And he just kind of shook his head and said, I don't know. They've seen Brenley Jenkins coming up through the program Her older sister, Taylor Jenkins, is a member of the Western Wyoming Community College basketball program, but she was more of a role player at the wings. She hit a couple dagger three-pointers throughout her years against the Evanston Lady Red Devils to upset their hopes of getting a win at Rock Springs. But Brenly is a horse of a different color. She's much more like a Kai Buell in that she can handle the ball, she can distribute, she can shoot, she gets to the line. Her forte is driving in and causing contact and then finishing in the hole. But when you compare her to Kai Buell, if there is a difference, she might be a little bit quicker. Kai might be a little bit more of a true ball handler, but Brenly's probably more the willing of sharers. On Evanston's side, they lost a very fine player last year in Emery Wagstaff, and they've still been looking to kind of replace that hole. That's a Grand Canyon-size hole that you really just can't get over. So instead, Evanston's gone to, let's play some tough defense, let's muddy up that game, and get turnovers in the fast break, get some layups that way. It's had mixed success. It almost worked a night ago against Kelly Walsh. Evanston ultimately fell 39-29, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, but held it close, was within a couple of points at the half, down by 3 points at the end of the third quarter before the Lady Red Devils were held scoreless for about the final 4.5 minutes of the contest. Just could not get anything going. When you look at field goal droughts, Evanston probably went 6-7 minutes in between field goals, in between that third and fourth quarter. Evanston did improve, though, as opposed to the last time they had played Kelly Walsh, when they lost 44-17 back on December 8th and were held without a field goal or point for 10-plus minutes back at Kelly Walsh High School. So it's a game of benchmarks, and Evanston, if they see Kelly Walsh again, it will be in the regional tournament. Maybe have a chance to upset them like they did a year ago at Jackson Hole High School in the regional championship match. For Evanston, their goals are a little bit different. I think finishing in the top 4 is really one of them, more so than a regional title, because with how much turnover they've had and adding 2 very fine teams in Cody and Star Valley to the 4A West, it gets just that much harder to get into state. And the Lady Red Devils have done everything they can. Come into the game 9-7 on the season, 2-1 in conference play. For Rock Springs, the Tigers are 9-4 overall and 1-1 in conference play. They've had a game rescheduled twice against Riverton. Both times the roads have been closed in between Riverton and Rock Springs, so they haven't been able to play. That game is scheduled to take place for a third time this week, and guess what? Starting tonight, there's more snow in the forecast over in Sweetwater County, so we will have to see if that game ends up being rescheduled for a third time. Like we mentioned, Brenly Jenkins leads the way for Rock Springs. 20.3 points per game, 6.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. Go along with about 4 turnovers, but she picks up 4 steals as well, so I guess you can call that a wash. She'll really be the player of consequence and the player Evanston's trying to hold in check. After that, it goes down to Kyla Henry at 8.6 points per game and Michaela Minery at 6.3. Starting lineups for Evanston. First on the girls' side for the Lady Red Devils, Caitlin Hyatt, Corey DeRue, Natalie Robbins, Hannah Sowers, and Ajahana Archuleta will probably be less undersized than they were a day ago against Kelly Walsh, where the lineup was a true 5'8" to 6'1" across the board. The heights for Rock Springs lineup is Brenly Jenkins listed at 5'7", Kyla Henry at 5'10", Peyton Reese at 5'8", Jaden Robinson at 5'9", and Courtney Smith in the post listed at 6'1". Have to see how generous those heights are when they get out, but I would say maybe inflated by an inch or 2. Either way, the Lady Red Devils will have their hands full with a press-breaking point guard and a scorer and a distributor in Brenly. But we'll see how they can do and see if they can get Corey DeRue going from beyond the arc, much like they did in yesterday's contest as they were attempting to come back against a very fine Kelly Walsh program. After that, it's the boys. And playing Green River on Thursday, Rock Springs was tight early, got behind by 20-plus, and then closed the gap towards the end of the second quarter, but ultimately fell 83-51. For Evanston, playing yesterday against Kelly Walsh on the boys' side, Kelly Walsh ran away with the game in the second half, 71-58 the final, and a 19-10 outscoring of the Trojans by outscoring Evanston in the third quarter really ended up being the difference maker. We're down to about 2 minutes left in the girls' JV contest, and when we come back, we'll hear from our standout student, a freshman, Jonathan Baxter, who last week took home the trophy for winner of the Evanston High School Talent Show by singing the 1972 Bill Withers classic, Lean on Me. We'll hear from Baxter next on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive, here in Evanston.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Dr. Dog, the other day I was at the dog park and ran into Keegan, the Irish setter from up the road. When we smelled hello, I was surprised because he smelled like delicious roasted duck. When I asked if he'd been hunting, he said nein, he had been to see you.
Yes, Mr. Hans German Shepherd, I'm recommending Canine Superfood Advance from PetMinerals.com for all my canine patients. The powder mixes with your dog food to create a delicious duck-flavored gravy. Order your Superfood Advance from PetMinerals.com today.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazin's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazin's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazin's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
I have Jonathan Baxter, a freshman at Evanston High School. You're the winner of the talent show at just a freshman. You sang a Bill Withers song, Lean on Me. When did you decide that was going to be the song you sang? And going back farther, when did you decide you were going to compete in the talent show?
It's not only because I kind of think performing is fun. I don't do it that much, but I think it's fun. Also, my parents kind of wanted me to do it. For the song being my choice in selection, it was really kind of just I really didn't have any other choice because that's the only song I know how to play the piano completely. There was a song I wanted to do by the Beatles, but I didn't know most of it on the piano, and I would have to have accomplices playing instruments with me, so yeah, I just tried to do something that would work the best and sound good on stage, so...
You had a joke at the beginning of it, something about if you had to have other people clap, otherwise they'd be, if you clapped, it'd be lonely like you or something like that. But you said something else that when you started playing the song, I was a little bit confused by. You said, you guys are all going to know this song. And I think most people did, but I was just curious. That song came out in 1972. It's a fairly big hit, but it's now 30, 40, 45, 46 years old. Is there something that it's been in recently why everyone knew it? I'm just wondering if there was a connection.
Whenever people start singing songs from the 70s, people don't sing it anymore. They listen to modern music. I don't like that as much, but it's their choice of music. But I do know that everyone knows that song because, as you stated earlier, it's a big hit. I was indicating that they knew when to come in because they know which part they start clapping. So I just wanted to let them know so that I didn't have to make a long explanation of where you come in.
What's your background in piano? I guess it was less than I thought when you say that's the only song you know completely through, but you did really good with that. How long have you been playing?
Only 3 years. I don't play that well. I play okay. I've only been playing 3 years, but I was self-taught and I didn't do any lessons. I just thought it was fun. I wanted to give it a go, even though the first song I learned how to play on the piano was the Halloween theme from John Carpenter's 1978 Halloween film. And I just started playing that over and over again, but I got kind of bored of playing that same old song, so I wanted to start learning more. And I kind of got interested in the 70s and 60s, so I started learning songs from those 2 decades.
When did you decide I'm just going to teach myself to play the piano? There must have been a piano at your disposal in some way or another, whether at your house or otherwise. How did that all work out?
When my mom said she was going to give me lessons, but the event never happened. So, and I don't know what it was. I just started learning about famous composers and pianists. And I was kind of fascinated about that in a way, and I'm like, what if I were able to do that? So I just kind of, and I started hearing songs that I thought were pretty catchy, and I just thought, what if I started playing something like that?
When did you get into music from the 60s and 70s?
When I was about 12, I don't know what it was, but I knew that they were kind of what you might call historical. They're not dead to anyone, but they're history, and they're basically living legends. They were written by living legends and composed by them. I don't know. I just thought they were more interesting in a way. They were unique, and some of them were even found to be rejected due to a long time limit going over the radio format or something like that. Or maybe even just having a lyrical conflict, like, say, it's about abusing drugs or something like that. I mean, not that I'm saying I'm supporting that cause, but I know that those songs are pretty big now, but they were rejected at the start, and I thought those were pretty interesting. And I noticed that some songs that are being composed and written today, I don't know. They're kind of catchy, but they're not really something that we've all kind of grew up with. It's just something we hear on the radio, and I'm like, well, I don't really know that. So
that was a problem with Jimi Hendrix, I remember, especially his guitar solos going over the time limit, and that was an interesting time. You mentioned you did a Beatles song, and the Beatles, I'm not a huge fan of the Beatles, but they revolutionized music by being really the first that recorded their own, wrote their own songs, had their own studio, and did it all themselves, and they kind of broke the mold and set what became the singer-songwriter pattern that followed after that. What Beatles song were you thinking of doing, if not Lean on Me by Bill Withers?
This song actually is over the radio format. They didn't edit it, though, or anything. It is 7 minutes long. It's that song. It's the song Hey Jude. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cool, and I had a friend who said, you should probably do something like this for, I don't know, say a talent show or music competition. I was like, okay, but I'm gonna need some other instrumentalists and backup vocals. Of course I would want someone else to sing for me because, well, I don't know. I'm not that good at singing. That's kind of like the first time I've actually sang in public like that, on my own. But I just thought it was, I just wanted to do it because it was fun, not because I thought I sounded good or something, because there is a difference between the two. And yeah.
Well, you were certainly a good performer, and I think that's why you won. Starting off from the beginning, getting the joke, getting the crowd going, and then just the whole package of it all really is, I think, what made me think I got to get you in here for an interview. You said you were involved in choir. You're also doing the dinner theater coming up in February, and you have a small role in that, but you're practicing and preparing for that. What do you like about theater?
Well, it's not only fun to actually, pretend to be someone else and not be you for a little while, but also because I know some people in there who I'm kind of fond with, and normally I wouldn't say I surround their environment, or I'm around them quite often. So I'm like, and I don't know, and some people even ask me to sign up or something like that, and they're like, "Can you act?" I'm like, a little bit. I'm not too fond of doing it, but I guess I sort of can. And they're like, "Okay, you want to do it?" I'm like, "Sure, whatever."
All right, that's Jonathan Baxter, freshman at EHS. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks. Bye.
They're moving it right along, so let's move it along as well. And now hear from head coach of the Rock Springs Tigers, Ramiro Candelaria, leading up to the contest just a few minutes away.
I'm Ramiro Candelaria, head coach of the Rock Springs Tigers. Most recently, you went up against Green River, and you came back in the first half. It was a deficit they had to climb out of. Being in Green River High School in that contest and being in the rivalry match, did it take your team a while to settle down in that contest?
Absolutely. This season's been a trend of not starting off so great, and then when you're in an environment like that, the girls kind of, I guess the moment kind of took over, and but they ended up settling down, and we had a big second quarter, and then just continued to be aggressive from there.
In your new quadrant play, you have Kelly Walsh, Riverton, and Cody. You've gone and taken on 2 out of those 3. You still haven't got that Riverton game in. But in your Cody and Kelly Walsh matches, what have you seen from your new, inter-region opponents?
It's exciting to play like a team like Cody. They have some pretty good players. They play aggressive. So it was good to see different teams. Riverton, we used to play them before, and I think we only were a year out not playing them. But Kelly Walsh, we had a terrible game against them. Not taking anything away, they played well. But we just need to play our game.
I'm a little interested what exactly your game is, because there's been such a switch over. I've got a lot of familiar faces, but somehow you lose the leading scorer in 4A and you regain a new leading scorer in 4A. Brenley Jenkins, a freshman, coming in and kind of taking over a big part of the scoring load. What does this year's team look like out on the court?
I think we like to hang our hat on our defensive effort, multiple effort on that defensive end. Our girls are real scrappy on the defensive end. When we're like clear-minded and thinking right, we can lock down good offenses. Offensively, we had to switch up our kind of like dribble drive stuff because we don't have very many girls that can do that this year. So we're like a traditional pass and cut motion. We try to get it reversed, and we'll find Brinley. She's a pretty good shooter right now. She's better at going to the rim. She knocks down some free throws for us, and she like you said, she's taking a big step for us coming in as a freshman.
Did you anticipate this, seeing her play as an 8th grader last year?
You know, we anticipated good things for her, but we didn't think it was going to be her role was going to be this significant on the offensive end. We had her for summer games and stuff like that, and she played really well. But we played our summer ball with Kai Buell, and so she got most of the touches at the time, and she was more of a role player, like kick out kind of stuff. But when we put the ball in her hand, she hasn't shied down. She hasn't been intimidated yet, so we're hoping big things for her.
Outside of Kai Buell departing, you also lost I want to say 3-year starter in Selena Cudney that was in the middle at the post. And really, there has been a big hole left in who was going to get rebounds, who was going to bang down low. How have you tried to redistribute those minutes?
We're still trying to figure that out, because losing a piece like that with her athleticism and her basketball IQ, it's hard to replace. So we really, to be honest with you, we haven't filled that spot, and we're struggling on the rebounds right now.
Well, Coach Candelaria, we'll see you this time, and then we'll see you again at regionals. Good luck going on in the season.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Now let's hear from Coach Fessler for the Lady Red Devils. Joined now by head coach of the Lady Red Devils, Jeremy Fessler. And 39-29, not a win, but within 3 points at the end of the first quarter, within 2 points at the end of the second, within 3 at the end of the third. I think better than expected, especially when you look back to the December 8th contest where the final score between these two teams was 44-17.
Yeah, you can see the improvement that we've made, especially handling their pressure. That we couldn't get it past half court that first game, and our girls did a nice job, got them out of their pressure early, and made it a little bit easier on us. We had a little spell in the third quarter where we got down 10, and I caught a timeout and ripped into them pretty good. And after that, we came back and kept it pretty close till the end there. We had great looks at the end, a lot of open threes, open looks, ran good sets, made good passes, just didn't hit shots, and then they finished us off with free throws. I wasn't expecting them to make free throws that well, but they did a good job of finishing us off.
Talking about not expecting to make free throws that well, your team shot very, very well from the free throw line tonight, including Aja Hanna, who's shooting 42 on the season. I noticed after, I think it was Kelly Walsh or maybe after Mountain View, she changed her shot a little bit. It's a little bit higher. Anyways, she's been getting better, and today shot 7 of 9 from the free throw line. And it's a good thing because you would not have been in the contest if not for free throw shooting, as you had 2 field goals in the third quarter and made 7 points from the line, 2 of 2 from Caitlin and 5 of 6 from Ajahana. Your free throw shooting, at least today, getting better.
Yeah, I think it was 83% today. So improvement on that, definitely. But once again, we shot 20% from the field and 15% from 3, and we had a lot of wide open looks. Their length their length makes us change shots, and I think we were tired. Losing Zosha hurt big time because she's that other post I can throw in there and gets 20 minutes a game, and so now we're down playing 8 girls, and the way that we play up and, we're pressing the whole time, I think we got a little tired. Our legs got a little tired on us.
I mentioned throughout the game that Zosha was out, and it was less noticeable today, to the credit to the girls that were out on the court, than I would have anticipated, especially I talked about throughout the contest, the height discrepancy of this team was dramatic. And when Sarah Struby and Danilyn Shell both had to go to the bench with 4 fouls in the third quarter, they brought in a 5'8" and a 5'9" girl. So it's not like we went to the bench and gave up any height. You girls were outmatched size-wise the entire contest.
Yeah, every position were outmatched. And in the first half, we did not. I thought we were checking off. I mean, we were getting bodies, but no one would go get the ball. They all wanted someone else to go get it. In the second half, the end of the third quarter, we started allowing them one shot, and so we started boxing out better, which kept us in the game. But yeah, I'm proud of the girls. We roll in 4 or 5 girls below, and we just go out there and fight and scrap. If we could hit some shots, we'd be a lot better off. That's for sure.
Last night was the big Green River Rock Springs game, and now that's the only Green River Rock Springs game that they have tomorrow. You take on Rock Springs, and Green River had a lead in the first half against the Tigers, came back in the second half, and I think Brentley Jenkins finished with 26. But a lot of those came from the free throw line, and as I was talking to Coach Sarah Twomey before the game, Kelly Walsh beat Rock Springs, and they said really their scout was, when they looked at it, she gets to the free throw line so much that if they just thought they could try to collapse on her and force her to shoot, that they would have a chance, and that's kind of what they did. Going against Rock Springs tomorrow, have you seen anything similar in your scout of the Tigers?
I've only watched one game. I'll do a lot more tonight. But the game I watched was Cody, and she hit 5 threes. And they were deep.
Yeah.
And so she can shoot it. She's just like Buell. They run everything for her. She gets a lot of shots up. I think she's a little more unselfish in that way. I think she gets her teammates involved more. But she's real herky-jerky. Her shots is sort of weird, but she can score. And so, we're going to put a big on her, and we're going to have AJ on the other big, so when they run their screen and roll, we can just switch it. And we'll have a game plan drawn up for them.
Well, certainly not going to be easy, but the way your girls played tonight, I always worry about a post-Kelly Walsh hangover. Call it good right there. Thank you to Coach Jeremy Fessler joining us last night and running you that one more time. Coaches have been heard from. Now it's time to see what the players have to say about tonight's game. On the court for the Rock Springs Tigers and tipping at center, Peyton Reese, a 5'8" junior, against Ajahana, 5'11" senior. She's listed at 6 foot. I think she says she's 5'11" for the Lady Red Devils. Joined on the court by Evanston by Kaylin Hyatt, Corey DeRue, Natalie Robinson, Hannah Sowers. For Rock Springs, Brentley Jenkins, Kyla Henry, Peyton Reese, Jaden Robeson, and Courtney Smith on the court. Evanston wins the opening tip. The Lady Red Devils in the white jerseys, red numerals, heading from left to right with the opening possession. Rock Springs in the black with the orange numerals. Turnaround fade away from the blocks. Archuleta hits the handle, no good, and the rebound to the leading border man for Rock Springs, Brentley Jenkins. Throws it up ahead for Henry. She whips it off the body of Archuleta, but no dice. She stepped on the baseline. Evanston basketball. Brentley came out of nowhere on that rebound, and like I mentioned, she is the leading board person for Rock Springs at about 6.5 playing point guard, and listed at 5'7". I'm not quite sure about that one. Maybe more like 5'5" for Jenkins. Ball comes tumbling into the scorer's table. Last touch by Rock Springs, Evanston basketball. Robbins to inbound for Evanston. Lost 39-29 yesterday to Kelly Walsh in their first inter-region contest. Interregion contest number 2 of 4 tonight against Rock Springs. The Lady Red Devils were able to get the best of Rock Springs here at Red Devil Gymnasium last year, and that was a 1 of 2 meeting that they had during the regular season, now just down to 1 with the new quadrant play. Caitlin Hyatt has it at the right wing, gives it up top to Archuleta. Spin around over to the left side, DeRue with it, surveying the scene, gives up top to Sowers. Boys coming up at about 7-10 tonight, and Rock Springs reeling as Evanston sitting at 6-9 on the season. Rock Springs saying, hey, we'd like to get there. They're at about 3-10. Hey, Sowers has it in the left block, loses it, picks it back up, finds DeRue. Evanston resetting 1 minute into the opening quarter here. Robbins drives baseline against a double team, dishes down low. Archuleta blocked and misses the shot, but gets a block foul drawn on number 1-2. That is Robinson, Jaden Robinson with her first foul. Archuleta was 5 of 6 in the third quarter. 7 of 10 overall in the game from the free throw line, shooting at about 40% coming into the week. She gets the first and gives Evanston a 1-0 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. She has altered her shot a little bit, as have a lot of the Lady Red Devils. It became a point of emphasis midway through the conference, or going into the conference season at the end of the preseason, to improve your free throw shooting, and the Lady Red Devils have heeded that suggestion. Archuleta 2 of 2 from the line, Evanston up by a deuce. Jenkins takes it, goes to the right wing. It's Henry. Henry working with the right hand, picks it up, dishes to the left. Robinson at the wing. Comes with a screen around, looks for Henry on the high post, can't get it to her. Henry keeps moving, goes down to the low post, pass is picked off. Robbins on the run, has Hyatt up ahead on the right side, hacked hard from behind. Hyatt's back to the line. 2 shots on the foul by Peyton Reese.
Number 2, Peyton Reese, her first, team second at the line for 2. Caitlin Hyatt.
Yesterday, Caitlin was 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She came in at 75% on the season. Misses the first. When I heard from Sarah Twomey yesterday against Kelly Walsh, they had an interesting approach to Rock Springs, and it was try to limit the amount of times Brentley Jenkins gets to the free throw line. She's a dribble drive specialist, and they said that they noticed how many shots she made at the stripe, and if they could maybe get her 20 down to 15, then they'd have a chance. It's about what they did, and Kelly Walsh came away victorious against this Tigers team. Hyatt goes 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Rebound picked up by Rock Springs. They've driven it over from the right side to the left side of the basket. Reese has it on the far corner. Trapped. Hands off to Jenkins. Resetting. Back to Henry. Drives against Archuleta. 2 steps down in the blocks. Fades away. Hits the side of the backboard. Loose ball into the hands of Jenkins. Backs up. Wants a 3. High shot. Nothing but net. Pretty teardrop down. I was watching Brentley Jenkins in warm-ups. I think it was either the sophomore or the JV girls game. That's kind of how she shoots, especially from distance. High arcing shot. And a lot of times it's nothing but net, and that high arc, it barely even hits the net. DeRue wants to respond with a 3. Does! Karori DeRue with the response. 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston leading. 5:20 remaining in the opening quarter. Jenkins trapped, bounce pass to Courtney Smith. DeRue comes flying in and knocks it out of bounds. Last touched by Rock Springs, and Smith is a fouler. That's how Evanston gets the ball. Foul on Courtney Smith, her first. Smith, the 6'1" senior post for the Tigers. 5-3 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston moving from left to right. Hyatt gives to DeRue, then back to Hyatt. Right wing. Robbins down low in the blocks. Archuleta double team. Smith knocks it out of her hands, and the ball's picked up on the baseline out of bounds by Peyton Reese. Evanston gets it back. A lot of teams have tried to double team Archuleta in the blocks. They take away those 8-9 points per game and hope for the best. Archuleta was able to get hers yesterday from the free throw line, but was held to just 1 field goal. Corey DeRue takes the inbound to Robbins. Still looking for her first 3-pointer of the year, and still in search of it as she misses off the handle. Rebounded by Sowers over the back foul. Called against Rock Springs. Peyton Reese, her second. That forces a quick substitution with 4:46 left in the opening quarter. Brings in Michaela Minery. Minery with the inbound. Minery into the game, I should say. Natalie Robbins with the inbound. Throws up high, back to the volleyball 10-foot line. DeRue, right wing to Hyatt, back to DeRue. Skip to the left side. Robbins on the corner. Zone look against by Rock Springs. Back to DeRue, bounce pass to Hyatt. She drives in, has the ball picked out of her hands, and then Kyla Henry trying to save it from inbounds, gives it back to Hyatt. She's rejected, trying to put one up in the lane. Stolen away, Sowers picks it back up. And it's outside to Robbins, but first a foul. Reach in as Robbins was trying to get rid of it. Jaden Robeson with her second. Does that force a sub for the Tigers? Nothing. Here we go. Late call-in. July Martinez comes in. Robeson's out. 4:22 left in the first quarter. Evanston leading 5-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Right blocks, and Archuleta scores. 7-3 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brenley Jenkins taking it across. Gets tipped. Back into the backcourt. She's trapped. Throws it away to Hyatt. Kaylin on the run. Up right sides. Brenley Jenkins with the rejection. Henry picks it up. Spins around at the baseline. Blown whistle. Foul called on DeRue. First foul on the Lady Red Devils. Sub for Rock Springs. Aislinn Peckelaar into the game. She comes in for Julie Martinez. Inbound to Henry. Throws up high. Peckelaar to Jenkins. Under 4 minutes to play. Jenkins calls out the half-court design. Henry takes a screen. Runs around to the left blocks. Throws it up against Sowers. Misses everything on it. Archuleta gets the board. Lets the defense go back and collapse. Corey DeRue with 3:35 left. Overthrows on the pass from Natalie Robbins, trying to find Hannah Sowers down in the blocks. Jenkins with the ball for Rock Springs. 3:25 left. Jenkins first called out number 1, now calls out number 2. Takes a screen left from Smith. Goes to work off the dribble. Out to the corner. Open for 3. Taking it. Aislinn drains it. 3 ball. 7-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board for Rock Springs. Down by 1 to the homestanding Lady Red Devils. Left side. Corey DeRue has it ripped out of her hands, and it is a foul on Rock Springs. 2-1. Michaela Minery. Foul is Minery's first. Subs in Amber Lowe, Sierra Burley for Evanston. Official at the scorers table. Adjusting, I think, the foul count for Rock Springs. They stand at 6. DeRue inbounds to Sierra Burley on the left wing for Evanston. To DeRue on the corner for 3. Misses short. Rebound skied up. Jenkins has it poked out. Foul number 2 on Corey DeRue. Her second, and that forces a sub. Taryn Wagstaff today wearing number 41. She had to switch her jersey midway through the JV game. I think there was blood on it. So instead of 14, she's the inverse. 2:50 left in quarter number 1. Evanston on top, 7-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Amber Lowe guarding Jenkins. She throws up long and ahead to Henry. Chases it down and fires from the corner for 3. Misses short. Lowe had the board on 1 touch. Minery picked it up on the second. Henry drives baseline. Scoops up. Throws high to Jenkins. Another high arcing 3. Misses short. Rebound, 1 hop again into the hands of Rock Springs. Smith delivers to Jenkins. She dishes out right side. Mid-ranger missed short by Henry. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Courtney Smith. Evanston basketball. Inbound from Aja Hanna. Taryn Wagstaff playing the point for Evanston. 2:19 left in quarter number 1. Goes across the timeline, then delivers to Archuleta. At the wing, she hands off to Lowe. Wagstaff cuts through, moves to the right wing. Lowe's with the ball, goes opposite side to Sierra Burley on the left. Bounce pass to Hannah Sowers. Skip right side. Picked up by Lowe, down into the blocks. Archuleta against the double team, turns around, misses off the back iron. Smith with the board. Whistle blown. A lot of fouls in this game. This one on Evanston. 3-4 Hannah Sowers. 3 fouls on Evanston, 6 for Rock Springs. 6 minutes and 5 seconds into the first quarter. Throw in Jenkins, can't get it to Henry. Ball down to the ground, whistle blown. Push foul on on Evanston, it looks like. No, on Kyla Henry. She picks up a foul, her first. 17 fouls puts Evanston on the 1-and-1 bonus line with 1:52 remaining in the opening quarter.
The Lady Devils, Sierra Burley.
Sierra Burley will shoot. Burley 50%, 6 of 12 on the season, misses the front end, and it's rebounded by Rock Springs. Picked up by Minery. Jenkins takes it across, working against a double team. Stolen away on the pass attempted for Smith. Archuleta back to the line. She gets hand checked. Courtney Smith with the foul. Rock Springs frustrated with the amount of foul calls. We're at number 8 already, still in the first quarter. Archuleta at the line for a front end. Looking to earn a second free throw with a make here. Shot is up and falls. Bounced a few times on the rim before dropping down. Archuleta 3 of 3 from the free throw line. That's one more. 8-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. McKaylee Johnson checks in for Rock Springs in place of Courtney Smith. 3 Rock Springs starters, all playing with 2 fouls, are all on the bench with 2 fouls in the opening quarter. Peyton Reese, Jaden Robeson, and Courtney Smith. Second free throw from Archuleta. Up and again in. It's a softer touch for Archuleta with the higher arcing shot at the free throw line, and that's resulted in some of those shots that maybe were missing backhandled to have a little softer bounce. They go try it again and fall down the net. Jenkins takes it across. Into the game for Rock Springs. I missed that check-in. And I don't have a number 1 on my jersey, a number 1 jersey on my roster. And I'll find that out in a second. Maybe that's, that could be Kadesta. Maybe a player that's a JV normally. Ask it a break. 9-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Burley on the left wing. Up top to Taryn Wagstaff. Amber Lowe on the right wing with it, looking down to the blocks, then away from it. Up top, Archuleta swings around to the left side. Wagstaff left open for 3, tries it, misses long. Rebound, chased down on the run. Rock Springs taking off, controlling it. Pasolar is fouled, and Natalie Robbins picks up the team's 4th foul. Kyla Henry quick back into the game.
Into the game for Rock Springs, Henry.
She checks in for Minery.
Replacing Minery.
Brenley Jenkins with the inbound for Rock Springs. 1:05 in the opening quarter. Looking for a passing mate. At 4 seconds, fires it to Henry. Henry at the 10-foot volleyball line, running the point. Passes right side. Hand off to Jenkins at the top. Robbins on her. Screen and roll down. Player in the blocks is McKaylee Johnson. They go opposite side. Shot up way long on the 3 ball at the corner, attempted by Pasolar. Rebound Evanston. Throw across to Wagstaff on the blocks. Layup in. Lady Red Devils lead at 11-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Just 3 field goals in the quarter so far for Evanston. Brenley Jenkins spins around, puts up a scoop shot, misses it. Rebounded by Natalie. On the run, she'll slow up after crossing the timeline, down to 24 seconds in the opening quarter. Evanston leading by 5. Wagstaff with Jenkins on her, scoots over to her left side and hands off to Lowe. Back to Wagstaff at 15 seconds. Wagstaff at the top, drives against Jenkins. Shoots it left side. Lowe back to Wagstaff. Dribbles it to the right wing. Jenkins comes in tight on the defense. Robbins at 4 seconds, gets it. Drive in to the elbow, misses long. And the quarter ends 11-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
8 minutes back onto the clock. Quarter number 2 gives Rock Springs possession. Brentley Jenkins for the Tigers held to just one ball beyond the arc. 3 points for her is half of Rock Springs' total. Evanston with 11 and leading it by 5 as we welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium. A very, very slight student section in presence for Evanston today. I think the theme is green or camo, maybe outdoors, I don't know. Either way, hoping for a few more students to show up and cheer on the Red Devils at some point. Brentley Jenkins has it for Rock Springs as we welcome you back. Jaden Robeson with 2 fouls, cuts down low, throws it down to Henry. She delivers in the blocks. A lot of players playing with fouls for Rock Springs. 2 for Smith, 2 for Reese, 2 for Robeson. Kyla Henry with 1, Minery with 1 as well. 8 fouls altogether called in the opening quarter against Rock Springs. Out to the right side, Hannah Sowers catches and shoots, misses long. Brentley Jenkins in the right place, right time. Fires ahead after the rebound to Robeson. Out to the corner. Reese thinks about a 3, then gives back to Robeson. Looks down at the blocks, then delivers up top. Jenkins fires from deep. Misses off to the right. Rebounded by Taryn Wagstaff. 45 seconds into the opening quarter. Natalie Robbins chases down the ball intended for her and drives into the paint. Misses and travels. 2.5 steps for Natalie Robbins on the play. 11-8 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Press on for the Lady Red Devils. Liking their chances at perhaps getting some turnovers. They got a couple in the first quarter on this. Jenkins drives to her right, crosses over. Archuleta at the top, stuck with the fun duty of guarding Jenkins in the contest. Henry dribbles to her left, then to her right. Drives into the paint. 2 steps up off the glass. Falls. Henry with a little scooping floater. 4 points for Henry in the quarter. Rock Springs back within 1 point. 11-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Free throw line. Archuleta gets the ball, throws over far corner to Hannah Sowers. Knocked off the body of Robeson, or Reese. Last touch by Rock Springs. Evanston basketball, near sideline inbound. Natalie Robbins has it. Inbounds to Taryn Wagstaff. Robbins on the right wing. Archuleta is saying, no, 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 I'm double teamed. Don't give me the ball. Off the ball, or 5-second call on the dribble there on Robbins. 6:29 left in the second quarter. Evanston up 11-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, but has not scored for the first minute and a half to Kyla Henry's 4 points for Rock Springs. Jenkins inbounding, goes far sideline into Robeson, gives it back to Jenkins. Archuleta spins around, Jenkins spins around behind the back, drives in, past Archuleta, gets a foul call. Team foul number 5 for Evanston, and it's on Archuleta, her second. No, her first. Archuleta not getting in foul trouble would be a big thing for the Lady Red Devils today, especially with her being the one guarding Jenkins. Henry tries to get 6 points, misses on a 15-footer, rebounded by Wagstaff. Almost 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Evanston still on a scoring drought. Sowers gets it in the left block, spins around, gives it away to Robbins. She drives in, throws it into the head of Archuleta. Turnover into the hands of Courtney Smith. Smith to Jenkins. 2 minutes gone by as Jenkins takes it across the timeline, terminates rather quickly, and has to find a passing mate. Goes to Reese, then to Robeson over on the corner. She drives into the bucket, throws over the head of Kyla Henry and out of bounds. And it's Evanston basketball. Natalie Robbins with it. Setting up to inbound from the near sideline. Evanston moving from left to right, the home team in the white jerseys. Rock Springs in the blacks with the orange numerals. Quarter number 2, day 2 of a homestand for Evanston. Just one home game left in the year for Evanston after this. December 16th against Star Valley. Archuleta at the left wing. Drives over to the right side, gives it to Hyatt. At the top, they skip it left corner. Taryn Wagstaff back to Hyatt. Swing around to the right side, 5:30. As Archuleta drives in, bounce pass to Robbins, baseline drive. Robbins tumbles to the ground as she gives it off to Archuleta. Into the paint, Wagstaff at the corner, open for three, misses it short. Robeson with it, gives it to Henry. Jenkins looking to push the pace a little bit, spins around a double team, terminates at the right wing, back to Henry. Trying to run a play to get Jenkins open. See if she tries to drive in against Robbins. They've got the mismatch there. Jenkins drives in, looks for contact, doesn't get it. Good play by Natalie Robbins to back off, knowing that Jenkins' MO is to drive into the paint and get to the free throw line by doing so. Archuleta takes it across the timeline. Robbins back to Archuleta, drives in, 12-footer, up, off the glass, misses or spinning out of the hoop. Off the ball, or loose ball foul on the rebound by Hannah Sowers. Jumping over the back of Kyla Henry. Sowers second. Team foul number 6 for Evanston. Amber Lowe checks in for Taryn Wagstaff and Sierra Burley in for Hannah Sowers. No Zosha Novakoski again today. She had a 45-pound plate fall on her during strength and conditioning class, and it was on Thursday, I believe. Not sure how long she'll be out. Kaylin Hyatt comes away with a steal, picks up the loose ball, takes it across for Evanston. At the free throw line, she gives it out to Lowe. On the wing, back to Hyatt. Caught outside the wing, maybe had a little bit of space to shoot, but instead goes left side to Robbins. Robbins loses her dribble, finds Lowe, back right side to Hyatt. Hyatt to Robbins, left unguarded in the paint. She turns around, sees the open space, and lays it up. First points of the quarter for Evanston, and it's 13-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Henry spins around against Archuleta. High dribbled, goes to her left, picks it up on the right wing. Looking for a pass mate. 5-second clock's ticking. Minery grabs it under the block, spins around, throws it away. Out of bounds, intended for Reese. A couple passes. Evanston has Rock Springs making hasty decisions and poor ones forcing turnovers. Halfway through the second quarter, 3:57 left on the clock. Bailey Porter will check into the game at the next dead ball. She's played in 3 or 4 contests so far this season. Small spurts for the most part for Porter. Evanston basketball. Burley drives in baseline, throws one up, back to the free throw line. And Burley, back in the first quarter, she missed a 1-and-1 attempt. Jenkins came out for about 30 seconds or so. Will come back into the game after the first shot should. No, that was a shooting foul, so not a 1-and-1. So she misses the first, gets another. Archuleta finally out of the contest. Bailey Porter coming in for her. Tallest player is Natalie Robbins out on the court at 5'6". Other than that, we got 5'3", 5'2", 5'3", 5'3" on the court, and 5'6" in Robbins. Burley makes the second, 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robeson pushing the tempo up across the timeline at about the 10-foot volleyball marker. 3:30 left in the opening half. Looks for Minery. Minery to Henry on a handoff, dribbling to her left. Backs up, zone look, man-to-man look rather. Kaylin Hyatt staying on her. Spin around. Henry gets free. And a charge on Henry is her third foul. Evanston, I think that's actually Henry's second. Evanston has 4 Rock Springs players with 2 fouls. Getting deeper into the bench. Rock Springs checking in. Ricky Kozad coming in. Kozad only has a couple of appearances on the year. Off the ball foul, illegal screen by Kaylin Hyatt. Her first pickup. Team foul number 7, but an offensive foul will not result in free throws. Kozad's appeared in 5 games so far this season. Robeson for Rock Springs, take it across the timeline. Another minute gone by, so we're down to 3 left in the second quarter. 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston leading the 9-4 Rock Springs Tigers. Kozad to the top, it's Robeson. Guarded by Lowe, into the blocks. Courtney Smith looking to go to work. Spins around, throws a pass intended for Robeson. down to the ground. Robbins comes up with it. She's down on her back, has to find a passing mate. It's Hyatt on the run. 3-on-2 advantage for the Devils. Bailey Porter out to the corner. Misses front iron on a 3-ball attempt. Ball down to the ground and out of bounds. Last touch by Brentley Jenkins or Hyatt. Last touch by Hyatt, the ruling. Evanston will be on defense. Rock Springs basketball. Archuleta back in after a minute out. Hyatt back in for the Lady Red Devils. They don't have a whole lot of it. So that does not give Archuleta much of a time for a break. Because as soon as she comes out, especially with Zosha out, you don't have Sowers in there either. She's playing with 2 fouls or sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. Hyatt disappears rather quickly for the Lady Red Devils. Jenkins, a few feet in front of the timeline. Over to the right side. Kozad skips up top. Minery drives to her left, spins around at the free throw line, dishes right corner to Courtney Smith. She goes to work against Robbins. Stops, throws one up, off the glass, uses it well. Smith's on the board. 14-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Scoring for Rock Springs, 6 points in the quarter to Evanston's 3. Hyatt takes it across the timeline, backs up, moves to her right, passes right corner to Amber Lowe. She drives in, tries to use the glass herself, misses short off the front. 1:45 left. Rock Springs rebound. Down 2 points. Brentley Jenkins pushing up ahead. Throws ahead to Kozad out to the corner. Kozad down low. Minery on the blocks against Robbins. Backs her down with 2 dribbles. Throws up a high arcing shot that falls. McKaylee Minery has tied the contest up at 14 apiece on the Impact Physical Therapy board. If you heard Romero Candelaria talking prior to this contest, he said the team's MO this year is start out slow and then come back. That's what they did on Thursday, trailing Green River early. Charging foul on Evanston is Kaylin Hyatt's second offensive foul and second personal. Sierra Burley checks in for Hyatt. Tie game, Rock Springs basketball looking for their first lead since Brentley Jenkins put them up 3-2 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Jenkins across the timeline. Rock Springs ended up defeating Green River on Thursday in that rivalry game, 59-52. Green River was able to close the gap a little bit at the end, but it was Rock Springs coming back in the second quarter. It's Evanston basketball after a Rock Springs pass went out of bounds. No press on for the Tigers with 1 minute remaining in the first half. 14 either way. The score is in favor of Evanston. They like to keep it low. The defense has done a lot to keep them in this contest. Now they need a little bit of Evanston offense to show up in the second. Held to just 3 points thus far with 45 seconds remaining in the 8-minute period. Archuleta turns around, moved her pivot foot, and that's a point of emphasis this year in Wyoming, so you see a lot of those pivot foot calls on the travel. Got another one, 45 seconds left. Rock Springs on the inbound. Jaden Robeson takes it across for the Tigers. Bounce pass to Courtney Smith, the big 6'1" post standing outside of the three-point line. Delivers in low to Jenkins. Threw it a little bit too hard and threw Jenkins' arms into the hands of Natalie Robbins for Evanston. Lowe has it on a high pass up to Burley. Up ahead to the free throw line. She stops, dishes back right corner. Skip to the left. Catch. Lowe drives in. Throws a wild one up. Late foul call. Sends Amber Lowe to the line. Foul is on number 3, Ricky Kozad of Rock Springs.
Number 3, Ricky Kozad, her first. 2 shots. Amber Lowe.
Low 69% on the season, 9 of 13 from the free throw line. Misses her first, 2 bounces on the rim, and then it pops out left. Yesterday, free throw shooting kept Evanston in the contest. Archuleta's 4 for 4, but outside of that, the Lady Red Devils are a combined 1 for 6. 2 for 7 after Lowe makes the second. Lady Red Devils back on top, 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 14 seconds left as Brentley Jenkins takes it across for presumably the final possession of the quarter. Drives into the baseline. Left side, dish out left. And a blocking foul will send Jenkins to the line. Appears to go against Sierra Burley, 2-2 indeed. Sierra Burley picks up her first. And for the first time all quarter, Brentley Jenkins will head to the free throw line.
1-and-1 opportunity for Brentley Jenkins.
6 seconds left on the clock. Jenkins shoots. It's up and misses. Rebound, Rock Springs. Courtney Smith can't deliver. 2 seconds left. Kozad down to the ground trying to grab it. Clock runs out as Kozad and Porter fight for it. 15-14 at the end of 2 quarters. Evanston on top of the visiting Rock Springs Tigers. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., but we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Uinta County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uinta County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uinta County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
Welcome to the halftime break, 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leading Rock Springs at Red Devil Gymnasium in Evanston, Wyoming. Evanston Classics just finishing up their performance. Run you through the opening half scores. First for the Lady Red Devils, Corey DeRue had a 3 in the opening quarter. That's her total in scoring. Natalie Robbins with 2, Ajahana Archuleta leading the way with 6 points. 1 field goal and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 1 point off the bench for Sierra Burley, 2 off the bench for Taryn Wagstaff, and 1 coming in relief for Amber Lowe. Brenley Jenkins averaging 20.3 points per contest. Brenley Jenkins, 3 points in the first 2 quarters. Kyla Henry with 4 points, both of those coming in the second quarter. Michaela Minery with 2, and Courtney Smith with 2 as well. 14 points is all for the half. Rock Springs averaging about 47 points per game. Currently being held well below that total. We'll take a break, be back in a couple of minutes. Boys are out warming up right now. Take a look ahead to the starting lineups for both of those teams when we return on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
As your local Ricoh, Toshiba, and Sharp dealer, Mountain West Business Solutions represents quality office equipment that lasts. We work with each client to understand your workflow, your goals, and your bottom line. Whether you lease or purchase office equipment, we have many ways to work with you to provide the best products at the best value. We also service and provide supplies for HP printers. Call Mountain West Business Solutions today. Let us help you find the best solutions for you and your business.
The rose is a symbol of love. Now you can combine its beauty with precious gold. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers. A real 12-inch rose is dipped in rich gold or platinum. Choose a lacquered finish with trim in a rainbow of colors. Each comes with a guarantee of authenticity and gift box. This Valentine's Day, show your love 3 ways with a gold rose, pearl necklace, and chocolates. All only $99. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District No. 1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need them, they'll be there. Specializing in plumbing, air conditioning repairs, furnace installation and repairs, water heaters, HVAC system installation and maintenance. What's in your ductwork? Landmark Plumbing and Heating. And do your excavation work for septic systems and sewer cleaning. 307-789-8793. You'll find them in Evanston. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
Hello all, Dr. Dog here. I want to talk to you about PetMinerals.com. By merging the highest quality veterinary grade ingredients with highly advanced mineral technology, PetMinerals.com produces the most innovative pet supplements on the market. The supplements focus on specific needs like hip and joint, digestive, and overall diet. You and I both know a healthy pet is a happy pet. Show your pets how much you care. Order them supplements today at PetMinerals.com.
Mentioned we would give you the starters for the upcoming boys contest out of the break, as we're about a minute and a half from the start of the girls. First for the Red Devils, nothing's changed, but we'll give them to you again. Number 1, point guard, 5'8" senior Garrett Berger. Number 3 at the 2 spot, 5'11" senior Brady Hurd. 5'10" senior Seth Lloyd wears number 25, and in the post, Mason Ellingford and Lance Evans wear 32 and 35 respectively. Heights 6'5", 6'7". Justice Reese, Shane Ramsey, Coleman Welsh, Favor O'Carroll, and Derek Lineberger for Rock Springs. Justice Reese at the point guard, he's a 6'2" junior. Shane Ramsey at the 2 spot, 6'1" senior, and Coleman Welsh at the 3-4, playing at the wing sometimes in the post at others, 6'4" senior, wears number 20. Favor O'Carroll, kind of that swing spot as well at the forward spot, wears number 23, a 6'3" junior. And in the post, Derek Lineberger, 6'7", senior, wears number, well, doesn't wear a number, wears a lack of a number. He's 0. One more break, and we'll be back in 30 for the third quarter. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Half number 2, moments away. 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leading Rock Springs. 8 minutes put back onto the clock here at Red Devil Gymnasium, and the homestanding Red Devils will move from right to left. Evanston basketball, Natalie Robbins inbounding. Goes to Hyatt, back to Robbins. Then to Hyatt. Robbins has it. Holding on, 5-second clock's a ticking. Finds DeRue out to the left corner. Hyatt with some space. Back to DeRue on the left wing. Opposite side to Robbins. And up top, DeRue to Robbins. Evanston was a little more aggressive to start the game and running a lot of delay and looking for an opening shot here on their first possession of the second half. Kaylin Hyatt at the top. Same 5 starters out for the Red Devils. A couple of them playing with 2 fouls. Hyatt bounced pass to Hannah Sauer. She's got 2 fouls in the contest. So does Kaylin Hyatt. Corey DeRue on the corner. Bounce pass to the right wing. Skip to the left from Robbins to Hyatt. Down low through the hands of Sowers. Fighting for the ball. Jump ball called between her and Smith. Rock Springs possession. 49-second possession for Evanston. Yields no shot. Brenley Jenkins inbounds against the Evanston press. Henry and Jenkins, the primary ball handlers in the backcourt for Rock Springs in this lineup. Jenkins gets hit hard as she throws ahead to Henry. Foul number 1 comes in 56 seconds into the quarter. It's Kaylin Hyatt's 3rd foul. Inbound from the far sideline, Brenley Jenkins to Reese, then back to Jenkins on the left wing. Back to the corner, it's Reese. Jenkins coming in for a screen, opens up some space for Reese. She dribbles it to the top of the key, works on her pivot foot. Jenkins picks it up on a handoff at the 10-foot volleyball line. 6:45 left in quarter number 3. 15-14, Evanston leading Rock Springs. Jenkins with the step back, 3, it's good. Brenley is 2 of 3 from beyond the arc today. Step over on the inbound, gives the ball right back to Evanston. 17-15 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rock Springs with the lead, 17-15, and the inbound right under their own hoop. Jenkins tosses it up to Reese on the right wing, back to Jenkins on the corner. Robbins on her. Smith gets some space, bodies out Sowers, back to Jenkins, catches, fakes a 3, steps in, goes for a bank, misses short. Robbins will let it run out of bounds. Evanston basketball. Jenkins has been held quiet as far as her total shots. She's just 0 of 1 from the free throw line. That's really her MO, is drive in, get some creation, and get fouled and head to the stripe. She's 2 of 3 from beyond the arc. She has not made a shot inside yet. 6 points for her. Taryn Wagstaff to the free throw line. Hannah Sowers left open. Throws it off the glass, misses wildly. Rebounded by Kyla Henry. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Henry crosses over to her left, fires to the corner. It's Robeson out on the left side, dribbling up to the top. Will hand off to Jenkins. Jenkins has it, goes to her right. Has Robbins on her, double team collapses. Back to Peyton Reese, open for 3! Nothing but net, and 20-15. Rock Springs coming out of the gates hot in quarter number 3. Reese, a 5'8 junior, picks up her first points today. Corey DeRue goes tumbling to the ground for Evanston, draws a foul on Rock Springs. Kyla Henry's 3rd. See if they leave Henry in. Appears so. Don't see any movement down on the bench for Rock Springs. Henry will play with 3 fouls. 5-point advantage for Rock Springs. Evanston basketball, though. Robbins drives in baseline, puts up a 5-foot floater. Falls down, and Robbins has her second field goal of the game. 20-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jenkins with it on the left side. Goes to the top of the wing. Kyla Henry takes a screen from Jenkins. First to her left, then to her right. Give and go to Jenkins on the right wing. Has Henry on her, or has Robbins on her rather. Loses her dribble, finds Robeson. A step inside the three-point line. She banks it in for another two. 22-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Those points were misattributed.
Good job, Pete. Good job, Pete. Oh, Lord.
Evanston basketball, DeRuth throws it up. 22-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Misses. Robeson looking for another two. Can't handle the long pass, though, and it's out of bounds. Johnson checks in for Courtney Smith on Rock Springs side. Sierra Burley replaces Hannah Sowers. Burley playing more in the post, something that we thought we might see at the beginning of the season, but Zosha Novakoski kind of established herself as that second string post. So Burley was playing more in the wing spots, and now she's forced to do a little bit more post work, as also Robbins getting set in and defending some players down in the blocks as well until Novakoski, if she can, return. Taryn Wagstaff has it on the left wing. 4:25 left in the quarter. Evanston held to just 2 points so far. Taryn Wagstaff, floater misses short, no good. And Kyla Henry with the rebound, throws over the head of Robeson. Corey DeRue chases it down. Turnover for Rock Springs. Evanston running with it, doesn't have numbers. DeRue pushing the pace nonetheless. Picks it up at the top of the key. Sees the opening, fires from three, misses to the left. Archuleta tries to chase down the board. Johnson wins the battle, though. Henry up on the far sideline, taking it across for Rock Springs. Throws across it to Jenkins. Jenkins lets her whole offense move up in front of her. Calls out number 4. Whatever that play may be, Minery set to check in at the next dead ball. Johnson has it at the left wing. 3:45 left. Jenkins guarded by Wagstaff. Drives to her right. Into the paint. Step back. Foul called. She was trying to pass it off to Johnson. Foul goes against Sierra Burley. Burley's second.
Burley in her second, team second. Minery back in the game for the Lady Tigers.
McKaylee Minery back into the game for Rock Springs with 3:43 left. Replaces Kyla Henry. Inbound for the Tigers. Reese finds Jenkins on the left corner. Jenkins to Minery. Spins around. Left wide open on the corner. 4-3. Shot up and in. Peyton Reese with her second tray of the quarter. 3 in all between her and Jenkins. Rock Springs offense is alive and well. 25-17. Evanston down by 8. Press breaker on for the Devils, trying to get past Rock Springs. Archuleta out to the corner. DeRue to respond. Does! 25-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Second 3 of the game for Corey. Timeout taken by Coach Fessler, a full one. We'll be back in a minute. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you had a toothache, would you see a foot doctor? Or would you go to the dermatologist to have a baby? Of course not. When your vehicle needs service, take it to the best qualified mechanics. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, our technicians are GM certified service experts. They're trained to know every inch of your vehicle. Don't trust your vehicle to just anyone. Have all your service done at Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. I perform total hip, total knee, and total shoulder replacement. The huge majority of patients of mine that have undergone total joint replacement have been dealing with pain and disability for many years. After joint replacement and recovery, patients are back to doing the activities that they want to do.
25-20 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Corey DeRue finally with some points for Evanston, earning on that 3 ball the Dr. McKay Franklin Precision play of the game with the corner 3 to get Evanston back within 2 possessions from down 8 to down 5. Archuleta nearly comes away with a steal. 10-second clock still ticking. Just across the timeline for Rock Springs. Robeson throws it into the hands of Robbins. 4-on-none advantage. Robbins has a player in Minery trailing her, but makes the free throw. Natalie Robbins, 6 points in the quarter. Evanston back within 3 points. 25-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Jenkins moving across the timeline. Double teamed, has Archuleta and Wagstaff. Throws to her right, down to the corner, dish to the blocks. Courtney Smith goes over the post of Sierra Burley. Foul. Misses the shot, so Smith to the line for 2. Kyla Henry will check in at the next dead ball. Well, that would be just after this next shot. She will check in. Foul number 3 on Sierra Burley. Smith makes the first. Reese is out of the game for Rock Springs. Hannah Sowers replaces Archuleta. One more shot for Smith. Rock Springs up by 4. Up and in. 5-point advantage, 27-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:38 left. Across the timeline, DeRue throws it to Sowers. Goes through her hands, otherwise it's an open layup. Instead, it's a turnover. Rock Springs basketball. Press on for the Red Devils. Inbound to Jenkins. She'll break it herself, it appears. Runs into a trap. Bumps on Wagstaff across the timeline, throws it out of bounds and off the foot of Wagstaff. Inbound to Minery. Jenkins takes it. 2:18 left in the third quarter. Rock Springs leading Evanston by 5 points. Catch. Looked like a wing 3 attempt, but instead Minery gives up to Smith out on the corner. Throws it down to the left wing. Jenkins fakes at the 3. Goes behind the back. Spins around baseline. Double team in. Smith throws it right side to Henry in the block. She spins around, runs into a wall of Sowers. Sowers can't hold on to it, so it stays with Rock Springs. Robeson to Smith. Misses long on a 15-footer. Corey DeRue with the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Red Devils down by 5 points. DeRue taking it across herself, has Jenkins on her. Out to Burley on the left corner. She dribbles to the top, finds Wagstaff on the right wing. DeRue wanted it earlier. Gets it with Jenkins with time for her to come in and guard. One dribble with the left hand, back to Sowers at the top of the key. Left side, it's Wagstaff. Coming down low. Wagstaff drives in, off the glass, no good, but a foul. 2 shots for Taryn Wagstaff on the foul of Kyla Henry is her 4th.
Springs personal, number 20, Kyla Henry, her 4th.
Sends Henry to the bench. Peyton Reese will check in for her. Wagstaff misses the front.
Peyton Reese in for the Lady Tigers.
One more free throw for Evanston. 1:25 left in the third quarter. Shot banks in for Wagstaff on the second try. 4-point game, 27-23 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Robeson to Jenkins in the backcourt. Picks up her dribble, walks with it. Forced travel by Natalie Robbins defensively. Back into possession of Evanston. Jenkins a little peeved as she walks to guard the inbounding Robbins. Goes to Wagstaff on the inbound. Drives in her left, gets a space on Minery, out to the right corner. Burley wants a 3. Can't bank it in. Reese on the rebound. Turning around, running with it, crossing the timeline at 1:07 left in the quarter. Up top to Jenkins. She has a 3 in the first quarter, 1 in the third. Down low to Minery, misses short. Rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Minery. Jenkins held to 6 points so far. 27-23, Rock Springs leading. Archuleta replacing Sowers on the court for the Devils. Inbound to Corey DeRue. Near sideline, trap, but finds Robbins. Robbins taking it across against Jenkins. Trap comes in, throws it over the top of it to Wagstaff. Archuleta in the blocks, tied up with Smith. Possession arrow stays with Evanston on the jump ball. 42.6 seconds left in the quarter. Inbound to Archuleta behind the three-point line. Wagstaff to the back. DeRue open on the corner. Fires from 3 and delivers. Third tray of the day for Corey DeRue. Evanston within 1 point, 27-26 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Brenley Jenkins has Archuleta back on her. She drives to the right corner. Throws down to the post. Minery gets hand checked. Burley with her 4th foul.
Evanston personal, number 22, Burley. Her 4th.
Team foul number 4 on Evanston. 22 seconds remaining. This is in quarter number 3. Peyton Reese inbounding for Rock Springs. Throws to Jenkins on the right wing. Robbins on her. Gets a screen to the left, goes away from it. Spins into the blocks with a left-hand turnaround. No good. Robbins on the rebound. Almost got tripped up, taking off running. 11 seconds left. To Wagstaff. Knocked out of bounds by Minery. Evanston basketball down by 1. 8.9 left in the third quarter. The inbound is on the baseline under the basket. Sowers back into the game, and Natalie Robbins is out. Sierra Burley playing and staying in with 4 fouls as the inbounder. Mina checks in for Rock Springs. She replaces Peyton Reese. Inbound to Sowers. Right open on the left block. No one there. Evanston back on top. 28-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Third quarter ends with a 1-point advantage and a perfect inbound play run by the Red Devils. We'll be back in 60 seconds. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Members of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union feel confident that our staff has your best interest in mind, confident that we acknowledge your financial needs, confident that we are always working hard to provide the best rates, best products, and the best service the industry can offer, and confident that we will always work with you to help achieve your financial goals. Join Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, tronavalley.com, member NCUA.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazin's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazin's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazin's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
You have to go back to 2015 to find a year where Rock Springs did not have a scorer, either first, second, or both in the 4A West. 2019, it's Brenley Jenkins leading the 4A West with 20.3 at this point in the season. Last year, it was Kai Buell at 21. The year before, it was Kai Buell at 15.6, followed by Rock Springs' other guard, Maggie Justinak, at 15.3. And the year before that, Emery Wagstaff in 2016 was first, but Stevie Hill was second at 14.6 points per game for Rock Springs. But so far, as we start the fourth quarter, Brenley Jenkins has just 6 points, currently 14 below her season average. And the opening possession for Rock Springs sends Jenkins down to the ground, forces a jump ball, and Evanston takes over. It's 28-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston leading Rock Springs 30 seconds into the final quarter here at Red Devil Gymnasium, the penultimate home game for Evanston this season. Kaylin Hyatt up top to Archuleta, out left corner. It's DeRue with 9 points, all coming from beyond the arc. Drives into the paint, spins around, keeps it out, up on the dribble, and gives it to Hyatt on the left side. Henry is out of the game with 4 fouls for Rock Springs, as is Sierra Burley with 4 for Evanston. Corey DeRue drives in against Minery. 4 fouls to 2 fouls is the count in as we start the fourth quarter. Evanston with the 4, Rock Springs with the 2. Handoff from Lowe to DeRue. She dribbles at the top. Minery coming in to guard her. Finds out right sideline to Hyatt. Hyatt drives in to the baseline. Runs into a double team trap. Finds Sowers. Skip to the left side. DeRue backs up just inside the 3-point line. Good! Corey DeRue, 11 points in the game. 30-27 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. She drove in and then did the old step back to gain some space to get some opportunity to shoot. Forces a timeout by Rock Springs with 6:37 left in the fourth quarter. We'll be back on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
30-27, Evanston leading Rock Springs as we welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Jake Hibbert joining you at mylocalradio.com with the video feed, or if you're unable, on the radio at KNYN 99.1 FM. Peyton Reese into the game for Rock Springs. Takes a screen from Smith out to the corner. Opens up Robeson for a three to tie. No good. Amber Lowe on the rebound. Takes it and turns. Has the defense of Jenkins and Minery tied in on her. And a foul on Minery. Moves the ball for Evanston to an inbound. Foul number 3 on Rock Springs for Minery. It's her second.
Find your matchup. Find your matchup.
Rock Springs inbound. It's Archuleta to Hyatt. Just Robeson in the backcourt guarding Hyatt as she takes it across. Gets a little shoulder bump. Catch and shoot from Lowe. Misses short. Rebounded by Reese. 6:04 left in the period and in the game. 30-27 the score. Brenley Jenkins held to just 6 points so far. Kyla Henry with 4 points will check in at the next dead ball. With 4 fouls, I should say. Jenkins to Smith. Turns around. Gives it at the top of the key. Over to the right wing. A handoff to Jenkins. Henry had it going in the second quarter, but foul troubles hampered her and kept her minutes a little bit limited throughout this contest. 5:37 left. Minery drives into the paint, misses short, but a foul drawn. Puts her to the free throw line. Foul on Amber Lowe.
Number 5, Amber Lowe. Her first, team's fifth. 2 shots for Minery.
At the free throw line this year, Minery, first time to the line today on the season. She's 35%, makes the first.
Robbins in, the Lady Devils.
Natalie Robbins checks in.
Places Hyatt.
Kyla Henry not in yet. She's replacing the shooter should Minery make it. Playing with 4 fouls, she's getting instruction on how to play defense by Coach Candelaria. Second free throw good. Minery replaced by Henry. And Rock Springs down just a point, so Minery's done her job, get her team back within a singles point. And Henry has the tall task of playing effectively and aggressively without any fouls to give. Press on for Evanston. They keep Henry at the back behind the timeline, so she's not going to be at the forefront of the press anymore. Archuleta breaks it, goes down to the ground. A double team trap resulted in a foul. On 3-3, Courtney Smith. Smith's third, team foul number 4 for Rock Springs. Evanston up 30-29 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Inbound for Robbins to Archuleta. Spins around at the blocks, finds Lowe on the wing. Drives into the free throw line, back up top to DeRue. Kyla Henry is guarding DeRue. Robbins has it up top to Archuleta. To DeRue on the left wing. Down low, flash to the post. Sowers catches, fires through the hands of Lowe. Trying to chase it down before going out of bounds or the timeline. She does that. Bounce pass to Archuleta. Ripped out of her hands by Courtney Smith. A jump ball called. Rock Springs basketball. 5:04 left in the final quarter. Press on for Evanston. Archuleta's at the top of it. Jenkins has the ball. Goes to her right, crosses over to the left. Runs into a trap, finds Reese. Ball deflected, intended for Smith. Smith's able to handle it though. Kyla down low, into the blocks on the baseline drive. Hoop in the harm. Back to the line for an and one. Natalie Robbins on the foul.
Evanston personal.
For Natalie, it's foul number 2. Actually, I'd take that back. They give it to Hannah Sowers, her third. 4:49 left. Kyla Henry has given Rock Springs back the lead. 6 points in the game for her. Chance for 7. Shot at the free throw line is up, misses long. Rebounded, though, by Brenley Jenkins. She throws it before moving her pivot foot to Henry. The C's part. Henry has an open 13-footer, misses front iron. Rebounded by Smith and DeRue. And Sowers, jump ball called, Evanston basketball.
Into the game for Evanston, Hyatt.
.440 remaining. Evanston down by 1 point. Press fully on for Rock Springs. Robbins, the inbounder, throws up high near sideline to Hyatt. Runs through, past it. Has a space, backs up, over to Hyatt from, over to DeRue from Hyatt on the right wing. Back to Hyatt at the top. She swings it left side to Lowe. Lowe looking down to the post. Robbins wants it. Obliges. Double team comes in immediately. Passes back out to Lowe. Just catches it. Throws down to Hyatt. A push foul on Rock Springs on the flying pass by Amber Lowe. Brenley Jenkins with the foul, her first. Courtney Smith is out. McKaylee Minery is in.
You gotta talk, Black. You gotta talk.
4:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Evanston down to Rock Springs, 31-30. Catch and shoot on the inbound. Robbins delivers the lead for Evanston. 6 points, make it 8 points in the game for Natalie. 32-31. Evanston regaining the lead on their home court. Reese on the right corner, fakes a three, drives in, front iron, misses. Rebound, Minery down. Minery 6 points in the game for her, 33-32. Rock Springs back on top. Robbins pushing the pace. Henry swiped at it from behind, missed it. Back to DeRue at the top of the key from Hyatt. 3:47 left in the game. Amber Lowe drives into the paint. Jump stops, double team, back outside to Robbins on the wing. Back to DeRue at the top. Swing to the right side. Hyatt stabs to the right, then back up top to Archuleta. She'll take a shot just inside the three-point line. Banks it in. 34-33. 8 points for Archuleta. Evanston up by 1. Press broken by Rock Springs. Robeson to the corner. Reese for three. Good! 36-34. Back and forth we go. Reese with her third tray today. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY on 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels a warm welcome. It doesn't matter if it's your first visit or if you've been with us for years. Every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910.
Go Red Devils!
36-34 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. A three ball by Peyton Reese has given Rock Springs back the lead. We've had 4 lead changes in as many possessions. Evanston with the basketball, press on for Rock Springs here at Red Devil Gymnasium. Inbound goes to Archuleta. She's on the far sideline, moving toward the middle of the court. Single coverage with her and Reese. Beats the press across the timeline, turns around at the 10-foot volleyball line, still with the dribble, gives it up and finds Hyatt. Finds some space into the blocks. Opens up DeRue on the corner for three. Misses short. Hey, Jaden Robeson with the rebound for Rock Springs. Under 3 minutes to play in the contest. Brenley Jenkins across the timeline. Just 6 points for the leading scorer in the 4A West today. But she's leading her team with for the victory right now. Kyla Henry backs up on the wing. Hesitates. Back in right side. Robeson. She's behind the three-point line. 2:34. Handoff to Peyton Reese. Loses it. Low ahead to Hyatt. It's a weak pass. Jenkins has time to catch up. Stop and pop by Hyatt. Misses short. Rebound by Lowe. On the second chance, it's down and the foul. Peyton Reese has her mouth wide open, her hands up in the air saying, no way. Foul goes against her. It's her fourth. And Lowe ties the game. Chance to take the lead with the free throw.
Team 6, 9-36 to the line to try to give the Lady Devils the lead.
Fourth foul on Peyton Reese. Both her and Henry with 4 for Rock Springs. Shot up by Lowe, misses long. Still tied, Kyla Henry on the rebound. 3 points for Amber Lowe, 1 of 3 shooting from the free throw line. Henry with it at the free throw line, finds Jenkins on the left wing. 2:08 to play, tie game, 36 all at Red Devil Gymnasium. Rock Springs in possession. Spin around, Henry backs up, loses the ball. Amber Lowe ties her up, jump ball called. Possession, Rock Springs. Oh, before that, take it back. Before that, a timeout taken. So the possession arrow will stay where it's at, and we have an inbound. Back in 30 seconds. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Stream your favorite music all day, every day, or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
36-36 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Rock Springs and Evanston knotted up in the girls' contest. 7:20 on the clock. Kyla Henry takes the inbound. Knocked out of bounds. Clean play, just a straight strip by Kaylin Hyatt. Try the inbound again. Brenley Jenkins with the basketball under the basket. Henry out on the corner. Drives in, 2 steps, shot up, misses short. Rebounded DeRue, shortest player on the court, comes up with another rebound. Has the ball poked out of her hands. Archuleta takes it. 10-second clock's moving. Archuleta races across just in time. Bounce pass to Natalie on the fast break. Moves, fouls, shot up and headed to the free throw line. Team foul number 7 on Rock Springs is against McKaylee Minery. It's Minery's third. Natalie with 6 points, 8 points today. First trip to the line though. Shot makes. 37-36. Minery out of the game. Courtney Smith back in at post for Rock Springs. Robbins for her second. Good. 38-36. The Devils at home with 1:35 left. Currently trying to pull off the upset over the 9-4 Rock Springs Tigers. Jenkins has it. Held to just 6 points so far. Drive into the paint. Trying to force the action to Robeson. Into the paint herself. Misses short. Jenkins. No Robeson. A foul called late on Evanston. 2 shots. A late foul call. Archuleta picked up her second.
The line for 2, Robeson.
Probably a missed travel call, especially with the point of emphasis out on the left wing for Robeson to even get the ball to that point. Nevertheless, she ends up at the line, makes the first. For Jaden Robeson, she has 3 points today and a chance to tie here with 1:18 left in the fourth. Cannot, misses all the hoop, but gets her own rebound. Backs up to Jenkins on the right corner. Kyla Henry has it. Kyla Henry dribbles to the left. Out to the left side. It's Peyton Reese. The Evanston coaches were screaming it didn't hit the rim, which would, I think they were wanting it to be an inbound for Evanston. Courtney Smith behind the back pass. Just somehow comes it and finds Robeson to Henry on the right side into the paint. Step around, no travel call, and she gives them the lead with a step, a jump stop, timeout taken by Coach Candelaria. 39-38 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Timeout taken, and we'll be back in 30. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
Courtney Smith, last time she came out of the contest, had to go take care of a bloody nose. She's got a little rag in the right nostril right now. Back out onto the court with Rock Springs up a single point after the Kyla Henry make. Henry playing with 4 fouls in the contest, playing the last 5 minutes of the fourth with those 4. Kaylin Hyatt has it for Evanston, down by 1. Throw to DeRue, in and out of her hands. Henry is out of the game. She got tied up with Corey DeRue, and she'll walk to the bench. The Boo Birds come in from the Rock Springs side. That's it. And 1-and-1 free throws for Corey DeRue. Kyla Henry, a bit of a hero today, depending on the outcome, with 8 points in the game, 4 in the second, 4 in the fourth. Gets her 5th foul called at 32.9 seconds left. Could have gone either way. Could have been a foul. Could have been, you say it's a loose ball and a 50-50 chance. Free throw up for DeRue, just falls in off the front iron. Exhales a sigh of relief and gets high fives all the way around after that shot nearly missed. DeRue with 12 points today, leading the Red Devils. I think Coach Fessler may want a timeout regardless of if they make here. Shot in, timeout taken by DeRue, and Evanston leads 40-39. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
One of the biggest challenges we face.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston.
Final 30 seconds, Rock Springs inbounding, down by 1 point to the homestanding Evanston Red Devils, 40-39. Brentley Jenkins, leading scorer in the 4A West with just 6 points today, has the ball, throws it away. Archuleta grabs it and falls to the ground, called for traveling. Ball stays with Rock Springs. Both sides livid after that play. Rock Springs holds on to it. They will inbound, and a timeout taken by Coach Candelaria. We'll keep it right here, 20.4 on the clock. Hands on the hips of Coach Fessler, getting his team back into the huddle. Brentley Jenkins held to just 6 points in this contest. The story of the day, as Rock Springs averaging 47 per game. The scouts bent for Evanston, hold them below 40 and you've got a chance to win. And there's been games like this where they're right at 39, and that's the line. 40 points is about what Evanston can withstand offensively, and they currently lead at 40-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 20.4. I would be curious to know the season low of Brentley Jenkins, but I think this is probably it. Averaging 20.3 per game, just 6 in the contest, 2 from behind the line, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. Evanston, the first back out onto the court. Amber Lowe, Corey DeRue, Natalie Robbins, Kaylin Hyatt, and Aja Hanna to defend the inbound under Rock Springs' own basket. Peyton Reese, the inbounder. Courtney Smith, Jaden Robeson, Bradenley Jenkins, and McKaylee Mittery on the court for Rock Springs. We were all set for an inbound, but instead we have a timeout. Evanston with 2 timeouts remaining. That was Rock Springs' last. I guess we'll keep it right here. We kept it through the last break. Why not this one? Scoreboard shows the 2 timeouts left for Evanston. I was going to say I think they still have 2 remaining. Rock Springs out of them. Again, 20.4 on the clock, 1-point game. Score 40-39. Let's take a look through some of Jenkins' scoring totals this year as we hear that buzzer for the 32nd. First game, 24. Kyla Henry was the leading scorer in the second with 13. Then 20, 20, 27, 22, 35, 22, 18 from Jenkins. Flipped the page, 18, 15, 10. She had at least 26 on Thursday. Just 6 today so far. Inbound for Rock Springs. Both teams out on the court. Robeson takes it. Back to the corner. Reese for a 3. No good. Air ball. Rebounded down on the ground. Smith and Archuleta fighting for it. Jump ball called, and it's the possession arrow with Rock Springs. They get one more chance. 14.7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Inbound is Brenley Jenkins. Up high to Reese. Back to Jenkins. Turns at the corner. Jenkins fires for 3. No good. Smith on the board. Steps through. Misses again. Archuleta on the rebound. Holding on to it. Fouled. Headed to the line. 5.6 seconds on the clock. And Archuleta is going to the line. The foul is on 2-2. That's trivial at this point. Also, it's on 23. Brenley Jenkins, her second. 1-1 for Archuleta. A make here for Archuleta would put her 5 for 5 on the day at the free throw line. And give Evanston a 2-point lead. Shot is up. Good. For such a weakness that it was at this point, about 3 weeks ago for Archuleta, it's become a strength. From a tournament where through 4 games she made just 1 free throw, she's been perfect today, 5 for 5 with 1 more coming up. Yesterday, in a loss to Kelly Walsh, she missed 2, went 7 for 9. 41-39 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston and Rock Springs in timeout. Evanston taking another one. Check in for Rock Springs, Aislinn Pisolar will come in for the Tigers. Boys coming up after this. We were scheduled for an 8 o'clock tip-off. Or might have an 8 o'clock tip-off. We were scheduled for a 7 o'clock tip-off. Already 7:31 on the clock. Evanston the first to break the huddle. Rock Springs back to the court. Archuleta to the line for 1 more. The rebound, the first make, and now a second, if she can convert, would just about seal it for Evanston. There will be 1 more chance for Rock Springs should there be a miss or a make, and they get the rebound if it's a miss. Shot number 2 for Aja. Up and down. 42-39. Final seconds. It's Jenkins, 3 seconds. Stops, half court to tie it. No good, and Evanston wins. 42-39, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy board. And the Lady Red Devils do it again. 42-39. Time for a break. Move on to the boys' game next. What a thriller tonight. The Evanston Lady Red Devils pull the upset and move on and improve their record to 10-7 on the season hand Rock Springs just their 5th loss on the year. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball live on KNY on 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
For generations, gun ownership has been an important part of our heritage. At the Gun Room in Evanston, you'll find a large selection of quality firearms. Everything from personal protection handguns to hunting rifles and shotguns. With a wide selection of hunting gear, ammo, optics, and apparel, we have what you need. Ask about our 90-day layaway program. And remember, success on the range and in the field starts at the Gun Room. Call today, 307-789-2677.
Have the final tallies for individual scores in this contest. Evanston wins 42-39, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 13 points from Corey DeRue, 10 from Natalie Robbins, 9 from Ajahana Archuleta, including 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Actually, 10 points from Ajahana to close that one out. Sierra Burley with 1, 3 from Taryn Wagstaff, 3 from Amber Lowe. For Rock Springs, led by Peyton Reese. 8 from Kyla Henry, who fouled out with 32 seconds left. 6 from Brenley Jenkins, a season low for her. McKaylee Minery with 6 points. 4 from Courtney Smith, 3 from Jaden Robinson. Now we take a break, back in a few, to look ahead to this boys contest. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY on 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770. Serving Wyoming since 1941, Plains Tire is Wyoming's oldest and largest tire dealer with great locations throughout the state. They'll get you the right tires that offer the best results for your vehicle at the lowest prices, guaranteed. Plus, you can go to any Plains Tire Pro dealer with their nationwide warranty service. And check out their Plains Tire phone app.
Come down and see us at Plains Tires on 157 Bear River Drive for all your automotive needs. Hablamos también español.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
My name is Dr. Micah Pullins. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at Evanston Regional Hospital. Orthopedic surgery is the practice of medicine centered around bones and joints. It's all about movement and activity and getting that to be less painful. Watching a patient with a specific problem, whether that's pain or decreased range of motion, and being able to treat them, by far the best part of my job.
The rose is a symbol of love. Now you can combine its beauty with precious gold. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers. A real 12-inch rose is dipped in rich gold or platinum. Choose a lacquered finish with trim in a rainbow of colors. Each comes with a guarantee of authenticity and gift box. This Valentine's Day, show your love 3 ways with a gold rose, pearl necklace, and chocolates. All only $99. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers.
Some folks say that life can be measured in seasons. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet in Evanston, we have vehicles for every season. From new to experienced drivers, we understand that safety, affordability, and great mileage are always on the must-have list. So whether you're just starting out or it's time to expand your fleet, we've got every season covered. Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet. Stop in today, 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Receive the best service in the industry when you lease or purchase office equipment from the professional, friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions. With a guaranteed quick turnaround time, we will save you money, time, and energy with quality products and customer service that is unmatched in the industry. Serving customers in Wyoming and Utah, Mountain West Business Solutions is a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925. Call us today.
When you hit the bullseye playing darts, it's a great thing. When a rock hits your windshield and creates a bullseye, it's a bad thing. A small bullseye in your windshield can grow into a monster crack that covers the whole window. T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston fixes rock chips. If the rock chip in your windshield has already grown into a giant crack, T-Bar S Body Shop can fix that too. When it comes to window repair or replacement, make sure you always hit the bullseye. Let T-Bar fix your car. Call us today, 789-2639.
When you look good, it helps you to feel good. When you look good, it changes the way others see you and the way you feel about you. To help you look your best, Joe's Modern Cleaners in Evanston offers dry cleaning services. Shirts and slacks and dresses last longer when they are dry cleaned. The colors stay vibrant longer. You will feel your best when you know you look your best. And you will look your best when you have the professionals at Joe's Modern Cleaners dry clean your apparel. Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
Early Oregon-bound immigrants traveled through the Bear Lake Valley. U.S. Highway 30 basically follows the Oregon Trail. Many wagon trains stopped at Thomas L. Pegleg Smith Trading Post, located near Dingle, Idaho, for supplies. One traveler wrote of camping along Cotton Line Bear River, watching grass as tall as a man wave in the wind. Today, you don't have to ride in a wagon to visit Bear Lake Valley, but the rich history is still here to enjoy. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
We each have 168 hours in every week. When you exercise 2 to 3 hours a week, everything about your life gets better. I know this from personal experience. This is Ben Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston. 2 to 3 hours of exercise per week will help you feel better, you will have more energy and confidence, your clothes will fit better, and the list goes on. Set yourself up for success. Visit Flex Fitness today and let us help you achieve a more healthy lifestyle. Flex Fitness, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
Couple minutes away from the start of this boys contest. What a thriller we had on the girls side. 42-39 the final, in that led for the girls by Corey DeRue with 13 points and 10 from Ashahana Archuleta. Good second half shooting from the free throw line. Perfect, 6 of 7 in the fourth quarter from the line. Evanston gets the win, holds Brentley Jenkins to just 6 points on the day. Now let's hear from Jeremy Main, the brand new head coach for the Rock Springs Tigers. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Jake Hibbard with Jeremy Main. First things first, you're a first-year head coach for Rock Springs. Where are you coming from? Where you been?
I've been in Chicago. We were in the Chicagoland area for about 12 years. Coached on the girls' side for 9 years, boys for 2 years, and then I also coached football, a little bit of track, and I was strength and conditioning coach.
So how do you end up in Rock Springs?
We had family out in northern Utah, and so we were looking to get back out west, and I had some connections in Rock Springs, Green River area, and we were looking for the opportunity to still coach and be as close to Utah as possible, and so we ended up in Rock Springs.
Prior to this, then, you'd had some interaction with Rock Springs, Green River area?
Just through family, not really. Just some family connections. Jason Foose, who's an administrator in Green River, we had some ties there, and ended up leading us to Rock Springs.
So you've been properly introduced now to Rock Springs and Green River with the rivalry game on Thursday. How did it live up to what people billed it as for you?
It was an awesome environment, great opportunity for our kids. We coming from the Chicagoland area, a lot of people out there. We had some rivalry games where we'd have 5,000-10,000 people at the game. So we would rent out the local college, and being here in a smaller community, obviously everything kind of shuts down for it. So it was kind of a cool environment, and yeah, it absolutely lived up to it. I wish the outcome would have been a little bit different, but it is what it is.
Well, you're jumping in with a new program and a program that's seen its fair share of turnover, not just with coaches but also in players in the last couple of years. So as you're trying to build this program, get familiar with everyone, where have you tried to work on more recently as you've gotten into conference season?
Like you said, we lost a lot of talent last year. We lost about 85% of our scoring last year. So for us, it was just trying to adapt and adjust some of these guys that didn't have a whole lot of varsity experience, get them ready to go, get them ready to play. A lot of it was through off season, but they didn't have a whole lot of off season structure. And so for me, it was coming in trying to get them acclimated to the speed, the physicality of varsity basketball, and it's going a little bit slower. We're trying to develop these lower levels a little bit and get them acclimated and get them some game experience. And for us, it's teaching defense. Defense wasn't a big priority in years past with certain coaches, and they'd want to just try to outscore everybody. And I'm more of a defensive-minded coach, so it's trying to teach the basics. It's trying to acclimate them to the fundamentals that is necessary to win.
Switching from where you were to where you are now, is there any sort of I guess you got to get up to speed on anything as far as where you go to get tape on everyone, how you find everything? Has your scouting been pretty easily acclimated as you gotten through the season? Yeah,
we use Huddle. I'm very familiar with Huddle. We use Crossover, which is another online platform, but they made it very easy with how they, the kind of the rules of how they are supposed to upload their film, some of the requirements in terms of loading their film and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I've watched a lot of film. I've been, looking at everybody. I've been watching Evanston film for a couple weeks. I'm watching Cody and a lot of our conference film for quite a while, just in kind of preparation for our conference play. But yeah, it's been an easy transition in that regard.
All right, Coach Main, nice to meet you. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
When it comes to shopping online, you definitely want to put thelumberyard.com on your list of favorites. You'll save time and money by visiting thelumberyard.com first. You'll find a huge selection of inventory to choose from. We've got everything you need for any of your home, yard, or shop projects. Get excellent prices and quick delivery when you shop at thelumberyard.com. We are part of the local community, plus we ship all over the United States. Log on today to see what all the excitement is about.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Hello, Miss Susan Siamese Cat.
Dr. Dog, I'm here because my perfectly shiny fur has lost its shimmer, and I don't have the energy I did as a kitten.
Miss Susan Siamese Cat, I recommend that you start taking the Feline Daily Multi-Chews from PetMinerals.com immediately. Your good health isn't a yarn ball to play with.
Dr. Dog, you always make me feel better.
Log on to PetMinerals.com today and get your feline supplements ordered today.
Tip-off time at Red Devil Gymnasium. Mason Ellingford for the Evanston Devils against Derek Lionberger for Rock Springs. Evanston wins the opening tip, and the opening possession is in the hands of Garrett Berger. Carolina lob from Seth Lloyd deep outside on the wing to Brady Hurd is good, and the wrap is off for Brady Hurd. He's had that broken right hand wrap the last few games. Ooh, on a deflected pass. It must be feeling all right because he just was deflecting it with his right hand. Down low, Shane Ramsey is rejected by Mason Ellingford. A body foul comes in, and it turns Mason Ellingford into a statue as nothing but his neck moves as he slowly, stone-faced, gives the referee the, what? Look. Ramsey at the line for a pair. You know, not that Seth Lloyd can't shoot from out there, but I thought that was even deep for his range 10 seconds into the clock. So when you saw Brady Hurd cutting in from the right side, you thought, okay, they're running the old Carolina play, as they often do to start a game. First shot by Ramsey is no good. Starters for Rock Springs out on the court in the black jerseys, orange numerals. Justice Reese, number 2, a junior. Shane Ramsey, number 3, a senior. 6'2" and 6'1" for them. First, second free throw goes in for Ramsey. Evanston basketball. O'Carroll knocks it out of bounds. Pass from Brady Hurd. Stays with the Red Devils. Coleman Welsh, senior, 6'4", wears number 20. Favor O'Carroll is a junior, 6'3", wears number 23. And Derek Lineberger, 6'7", post, wears number 0. Starters for Evanston: Berger, Ellingford, Evans, Lloyd, and Hurd. On the court for the Red Devils. Brady Hurd on the left wing has it. One dribble back up top to Garrett. 40 seconds in. Hurd fakes a 3 on the left wing, gives back up top. Swing around to the right side. Lloyd got a little bit of space, but not trying to shoot quite yet. Hurd has it on the left wing. He's guarded by O'Carroll. Zone look from Rock Springs. Trying to break it. Out to the right corner. Seth Lloyd up for 3. Good! 5-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Seth Lloyd had it working from beyond the arc yesterday. Had a couple of real deep ones in the fourth quarter as Evanston was trying to overcome a 21-point deficit. 5-1 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston leading Rock Springs. O'Carroll on the left corner. Drops down low, looking for Ramsey, and a foul from behind against Garrett Berger, poking at the ball on the entry pass. One foul on Ellingford, one on Berger. 2-0 foul count. Baseline inbound. Ramsey has it. Looking for Reese on the left corner. Can't find him there. Now goes opposite side. Under the basket, Welsh against Ellingford. Misses, and Ellingford with the rebound for the Red Devils. Puts it on the ground once, finds Berger. 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Left wing, Seth Lloyd takes it, looks down to the post. It's Lance Evans on the blocks, backing away behind the three-point line, hands off to Lloyd. Fakes on the pass right, gives it behind the 10-foot volleyball line. That in the midline circle to Garrett Berger. Over to the right side, it's Brady Hurd. Skips over to the left. Seth Lloyd has it. On a down screen, Lloyd will come around to the right corner. Has some space. Berger finds him. Fakes a three-pointer. Back up top to Lance Evans. He tries the straightaway 3. Backs up. Knows it's good. 8-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Lance Evans had a season-high 20 last night. Scored the first 8 points of the game. And already 8 points scored for the Evanston Devils in this game in the first 2 minutes. O'Carroll on the left block. Turns around. Shot rattles out. Rebounded by Lloyd. Turns around against O'Carroll, behind the back dribble, and then ahead to Garrett Berger. Evanston moving from left to right. Jump stop by Berger, back to Lloyd. 5:45 left in the first quarter. Evanston on a big run. In the blocks, Ellingford hooping the harm. Back to the line for an and one. 10-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 4 Red Devils have already got it going offensively. 2 threes and a pair of buckets. Now the first free throw. Ellingford takes the ball, spins it around down to the ground a couple of times, picks it up, shoots, and misses. Had a little bit of trouble on Friday hitting his free throws as well. Rebound knocked out of bounds off the leg of Lance Evans. 10-1 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. On Thursday, Rock Springs fell to Green River 83-51. Green River looked as good as I've seen them look in years and years and years. They have some high-scoring games every now and again. Rock Springs a struggling program at 3-10, but nevertheless, Green River didn't miss a shot basically at all in the first quarter. Travel for Rock Springs gives it back to Evanston on the sideline. Inbound goes to Brady Hurd, then to Berger. 2.5 minutes gone by. Throw across the timeline to Seth Lloyd. Has a double team on this zone look with Reese and Ramsey. Goes to the near side. It's Berger back to Lloyd, then back to Berger. O'Carroll pops out to guard him. Skip to the left side, looking for open space. Lloyd was open on the corner, but Justin Reese skied up, tumbled down to the ground after the fact, but knocked it out of bounds to prevent the open shot. Inbound for Brady Hurd at the timeline to Seth Lloyd. 3 minutes nearly gone by in the first quarter. 10-1 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Berger to the free throw line. Lloyd backs up, steps behind the wing. Out to the corner, it's Lance Evans with it. One dribble down into the blocks, looking for Garrett Berger. Has Ramsey on him. Travel on Garrett. Press on for Evanston. Inbound from Lineberger to Reese. Goes to O'Carroll on this near side. Lloyd on him. Back to Reese. Takes it across the timeline. Trap comes in, throws it immediately, anticipating. Ramsey on the blocks. Lets Evans go right by, giving up about 5-6 inches at least. Ramsey scores in the blocks. Shane Ramsey with all 3 of Rock Springs' points, down by 7 in the first quarter. Almost halfway through, 4:27 left. Straightaway 3. Lloyd was wide open, missed it though. Hurd in the blocks, turns around, had the board, fades away, up, no good. Ellingford, second offensive board, has the ball knocked out of his hands. Coleman Welsh comes up with the loose. Lionberger on the run against Lloyd. Got to be a foul there. Seth's first. Lionberger to the line for 2 shots.
Evanston personal on Seth Lloyd.
Third foul on Evanston. First on Seth Lloyd. Chris Moeller to check in at the next free throw shot. Don't see any subs upcoming for Rock Springs. They run mostly an 8-man rotation. Evanston usually runs about 7 deep. Might have some blood on the court.
Moeller into the game for Berger for the Red Devils.
That's a bloody nose, I think. Something's going on. That's the 3rd bloody nose we've had in the last 3 games. It happened in the girls' JV game, happened to Courtney Smith in the girls' varsity game, and Garrett Berger has to exit with a bloody nose. I guess dry weather, high altitude, the kids are used to it. It's just a strange day. Had 3 exits necessary. So Moeller replaces him as Lionberger hits the first free throw. Up for the second, no good. Rebound by Moeller, backing up, fouled by Welsh. Team foul number 2 for Rock Springs. First on Welsh. Chris Moeller inbounds for Evanston. Press on for Rock Springs. 2-1-2 press, broken by Lance Evans. Crosses over to the left, hands off to Lloyd. 4 minutes left in the opening quarter. The Red Devils up by 6, 10-4 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Hurd to Lloyd rather, down to Evans, into the blocks. O'Carroll knocks it away from Ellingford. Out of bounds, Evanston holds on. No Rock Springs player is up into double digits on the season outside of Derek Lionberger with 10.7. Leading scorer for Evanston is at 11.1, and that's Dawson Crofts. Out to the corner, Seth Lloyd averaging about 7.1 per game. Pass it to Brady Hurd. Back to Lloyd for 3. No good, a little bit long. Hurd in there fighting and using that right hand like it's not hurting anymore. Shane Ramsey in transition. Good on the layup. Ramsey, 5 points in the game. 10-6 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lance Evans had a wide open Chris Muller and had to laugh after he realized he missed him as the defense came in. Jason Caudell will check in at the next dead ball for Rock Springs. Left wing up to the top, Seth Lloyd. Over to the right side, Brady Hurd back up top to Lloyd. 3:07, Lance Evans down into the post. Ellingford turns around, goes through a double, skies up and sends it down with authority. On the dunk shot, Ellingford has 4 points. 12-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Up top, Lionberger to the left corner. Ramsey to the opposite side, O'Carroll out to the corner. O'Carroll skies it up on the side-to-side fadeaway, misses. Ellingford on the rebound. 12-6 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 2:35 left. Bounce pass to Evans outside the three-point line. Look for Muller, knocked out of bounds by Lionberger. Caudell checks in and replaces Coleman Welsh. Lance Evans also out of the game. Got the tissue stuffed up in Garrett Berger's nostrils now, so he's back into the game, replacing Evans. Late check-in for Rock Springs. Bobby Sains, the senior, replaces Shane Ramsey.
He'll replace Ramsey.
Baseline inbound for Evanston. Seth Lloyd looking for a passing mate, has Hurd on the right side. Knocked out of bounds. No, it wasn't knocked out of bounds. It was a bounce pass from Hurd. No one got to it, and it's just out Rock Springs basketball. 2:25 left in the first quarter. Evanston doubling up Rock Springs, but the Tigers trending forward offensively. Turnaround shot by Lionberger, nowhere near the hoop. Rebounded by Hurd. Garrett Berger takes it across for Evanston. Red Devils moving from left to right on the dial. 2:10 left in the opening quarter. Far side corner, pass to Brady Hurd. Well outside the three-point line. Bounce to Muller at the top. Down low to Ellingford. He's trying to get things going offensively today. Is fouled, headed to the line on the shot from the left side.
2 shots for Ellingford.
Ellingford was held to just 2 points yesterday, and Coach Cornea said after the game that we didn't do a good enough job trying to get him involved. Well, they made it a point in the opening quarter in the first 6 minutes today, And he's got 4 points, a chance for a couple more, but he's struggled at the free throw line in stretches this season. 0 for 1 today, first free throw up and in. Second shot for Ellingford. Down. 2-2 trip gives the Red Devils a 14-6 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. O'Carroll takes it across for Rock Springs. Holding on to the dribble, terminates at the top of the key. Finds Sains on the right wing. Garrett Berger tight on him. Backdoor cut. Caudell skies up. Hoop in the harm for Jason. Back to the line. For Rock Springs, it's their third trip to the free throw line. First points for Caudell coming off the bench. Caudell, a junior, at about 6'5", 6'6", and somewhere in that range. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. The wins have come sparingly for these two teams throughout the season, a combined 9 for the two programs, 3 for Rock Springs, 6 for Evanston. Missed free throw. O'Carroll skies it up on the rebound. First 2 for O'Carroll, and it's 14-10 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Throw to the corner. Hurd down low to Evans. Lets the defense go by, but coming out of nowhere, Bobby Sains rejects it out of bounds. It's a 0 play, but a momentum shifter as Rock Springs has everything working their way. Evanston basketball on the inbound. High up and an inbound over the head of Evans from Hurd. Rock Springs running. Bounce pass to Sains. Back to Reese. Shoot it at the corner. It's good. 14-12 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Justice Reese is involved. Second leading scorer for Rock Springs this season. Ball nearly knocked out of bounds. A wild throw across the court to Seth Lloyd. He handled it with one hand. 1:07 left in the opening quarter. Garrett Berger has it. Double team on the zone look. Out to the right side. Brady Hurd walks with it. Turns it back over, and Rock Springs can tie on this possession. Final 61 seconds of the first quarter. Timeout taken. We'll take it with them. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
It's important to feel like you belong. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we understand the value of connection. When you become a member, you join our family. You become an owner of a not-for-profit financial organization, and your success becomes our success. We give back to our members by offering lower loan rates, fewer fees, higher yields, and more products and services. Become a member of Trona Valley Federal Credit Union today, and let's work together to reach your financial goals. We're a caring partner here for you. Member NCUA.
You're invited to browse through the store at Kazine's Ace Hardware in Evanston. You'll find vacuums and cleaning supplies, everything you need for your next painting project. A full line of electrical products, bolts, screws, hand tools, power tools, bathroom fixtures, and plumbing supplies. Plus everything else you need to take care of your lawn and garden, from lawnmowers to fertilizer. Once you finish all your projects, you can sit down on the comfortable patio furniture and barbecue on your new Weber or Traeger grill that you could also find at Kazine's Ace Hardware. Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks. Kazine's Ace Hardware on Front Street in Evanston.
From a runaway to a close contest, 14-12 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rock Springs on an 11-4 run at the moment. Turnover from Rock Springs. Brady Hurd comes away with the steal. Wild dribble on the crossover. Double team trap comes in out to the left side. It's Garrett Berger with it, working around the long arms of Caudell. Has Caudell as he gets it to Hurd. Out to the free throw line. Elbow shot by Lloyd. Misses front iron. Ball knocked up into the air. Loose ball foul on Lance Evans. First foul on Evans. Team foul number 5 on the Red Devils. A second chance for Rock Springs to tie here. 14-12 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board at Red Devil Gymnasium. Next week we're back into the second week of inter-region play. Cody and Riverton. Garrett Berger comes away with a steal. Throws a shoulder into the defense, is fouled as he heads up for the layup. Back to the line for 2 shots are the Red Devils.
Rock Springs personal on number 2, Justice Reese, his second.
First non-Ellingford to the line for Evanston today. Mason's 2 of 3 from the stripe. 22.3 seconds left in the first quarter. Berger on the first, no good, misses left.
Ramsey back in for the Tigers.
Shane Ramsey checks in for Justice Reese. Joined by O'Carroll, Caudell, Lionberger, and Sains. Second free throw from Berger. No good. Misses it, but gets his own rebound. Dribbles out to the right corner. Throws up to Hurd. 17 seconds left in the first. 14-12 to score. Evanston leading Rock Springs. Skip from the far side to the near. Berger to the corner. Hurd back to Lloyd. 8 seconds. Down to 6 seconds as Berger gives it to Hurd. 4 seconds. And still nowhere in near of attack. Deep shot. Backdoor cut. Lloyd to Hurd. And Hurd is fouled. And what a silly foul for Rock Springs. It sends Brady to the line for 2 shots at the buzzer on a shot he probably wasn't going to make anyways. Foul number 1 on Shane Ramsey. It's the 5th on Rock Springs. First free throw by Hurd. Falls. Second one misses left. There's the buzzer, 15-12 at the Impact at the end of the first on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
You're in good hands when you choose Dr. Stosage and Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties for dental implants and wisdom tooth extractions. They work with passion and focus. They use techniques and technologies that are modern and precise. With 2 decades of experience, their skills are highly specialized. If you need teeth extractions or dental implants placed, come see Dr. Stosage or Dr. Buick at Wyoming Dental Specialties, 50 Park Road, or call us at 307-789-9034.
If you want your truck to really catch the eye, have the professionals at Plains Tire in Evanston install a custom lift kit with new tires and wheels. We've got a huge selection to choose from, so no matter what your style is, we've got the tires and wheels to make you smile. The way your truck looks reflects on you. Get the reflection you want with a lift kit, new tires, and wheels from Plains Tire in Evanston, the tire professionals. 157 Bear River Drive. Stop in today.
15-12, beginning of quarter number 2. Rock Springs down by 3, but with possession here at Red Devil Gymnasium. David Baxter checks in to start the second quarter. Joined on the court by Chris Muller, Lance Evans, Garrett Berger, and Seth Lloyd. On the court for Rock Springs, it's Favor O'Carroll, Shane Ramsey, Jason Caudell, Derek Lionberger, and is that Bobby Sains? Ramsey across the timeline, finds Sains. Swipe through, and Garrett Berger picks up his second foul. See if that sends him to the bench. Sixth team foul on Evanston. That forces the sub of Burke Thomas, but I never heard a buzzer. There we go. Burke Thomas checks in for Berger. Inbound for Ramsey. Finds Caudell inside the three-point line on the corner. Ramsey high, low, down to Lionberger. Passes out right side, wildly to Sain. Stepped on the baseline, out of bounds, Evanston basketball. Seth Lloyd to inbound. Press on for Rock Springs. Burke Thomas the point. Goes to Lloyd. Lloyd across the timeline to David Baxter. Knocked away. Rock Springs basketball on the steal. Sains running with it. Looks to attack. Backs up. Ramsey back down low to Lionberger. Found a big mismatch there. 6-7 on 5-8. Lionberger skies over Thomas, and it's 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rock Springs down by 1. Steal again. And Favor O'Carroll is fouled by David Baxter. Sends O'Carroll to the line. That's bonus time.
His first team 7 1-and-1 opportunity for the Tigers. Checking in for Evanston.
Lionberger with 3 points. O'Carroll with 2.
O'Carroll at the line for a 1-and-1.
66% free throw shooter. Takes his time, bends down, shoots it up, misses. Evanston still up by 1, but Lance Evans bobbles the rebound and gives it back to the Tigers. Justice Reese wants back in. He replaces O'Carroll.
The Tigers replacing O'Carroll.
Inbound for Rock Springs to Reese on the left wing. Caudell has it on the blocks against Moeller. Offensive foul. And Caudell threw the elbow out into the body of Chris Moeller. Evanston basketball. Burke Thomas has it for Evanston. 2-1-2 press for the Red Devils. Throw across the timeline to Evans on the far sideline. Drives into the paint. He'll do this up and under. Rejected by Lionberger. Lionberger on the run against Seth Lloyd. Euro step. Walked with it. Turn it over. Evanston basketball. A couple of mismanaged fast break opportunities result in nobody doing anything, and it's back to Evanston basketball. Thomas to Moeller. 6:48 left in the second quarter. Evanston up by 1 point over Rock Springs. Bounce pass from Thomas, finds Lloyd. Trying to break that zone. Lloyd trapped, goes to the middle, through the hands of Moeller. He picks it back up, throws up a layup, wildly misses short. Caudell on the rebound, no, check that, that's Lionberger on the board. Reese taking it across, throws to the corner. It's Ramsey. Has a crossover against Thomas, hands off to Caudell. He drives in, jump stop, big one into the paint, rattles out and falls out of the rim. Lance Evans on the board, finds Thomas, quick across the timeline. Scoots around to the midline circle, then to Moeller. One dribble for him, then back to Thomas. 6:05 left, and a timeout taken by Evanston. 15-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. The Red Devils scoreless through the first minute and 54 seconds. We'll be back, Evanston basketball. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil Ball on MyLocalRadio.com.
One of the biggest challenges we face when it comes to regular exercise is finding time to get to the gym. This is Kim Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym. I've got great news. Now you can work out whenever it's convenient for you. The Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston is open 24/7 for members. With key card access, you can work out in our safe, clean gym using our professional equipment when it's most convenient for you. Don't let time hold you back anymore. Visit Flex Fitness today, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
Inbound Seth Lloyd to Brady Hurd. Back here at Red Devil Gymnasium, Seth Lloyd had it knocked away to Burke Thomas on the far sideline. Foul for Rock Springs, number 3, Shane Ramsey, his second.
His second, team seventh. 1-1 opportunity for Seth Lloyd. Evans out. Ellingford in.
Coleman Welsh checks in for Evanston. Replaces Shane Ramsey. Lance Evans out of the game. Mason Ellingford in for the Devils. Free throw 1-1 up by Lloyd. It's good. Second one cup coming, 16-14 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lloyd makes it. Rock Springs basketball. Bobby Sains with 5:50 left in the second quarter takes it across. Coleman Welsh at the top of the key. Low down to Caudell. Backs up to the corner. Reese for 3. Good! Tie game 17-17 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Throw across to Lloyd. He's across the timeline for Evanston basketball out to the right corner. Burke Thomas, bounce pass, skip left side. Seth Lloyd with it on the wing. 5:22 left to the free throw line, back to Hurd. Over right corner, Burke Thomas on the corner. It's from the right side, skip to the left. Deep 3 by Lloyd, misses short. Moeller on the rebound, 1-1, no good. Lionberger tries to save it, goes tumbling in to the sign, then rips it a little bit over on the baseline seats here at Red Devil Gymnasium. Favor O'Cara will check in. 5:07 left in the second quarter. Replaces Jason Caudell. Hurd to the left side, Thomas to the corner. Lloyd back to Thomas. 5 minutes left. Extended play for Burke Thomas today, the sophomore point. Bounce pass to Lloyd. Up top, swing around right side. Hurd to the top. Right side, Hurd for three, misses long. Rebound, Rock Springs. Justice Reese across the timeline, 17-17 on the impact physical therapy board. We will see Braxton Lind at the next dead ball. Throw out of bounds, knocked out, and last touch by Rock Springs. It's Evanston basketball. Braxton Lind replaces Chris Muller. Inbound to Hurd, who throws it at the head of Seth Lloyd, out of bounds. Back to Rock Springs. Tie ball game on the impact physical therapy board, 17-17 on the impact. 4:27 left in the quarter. Ball knocked out of bounds again on an inbound. Nobody can handle it. It's Evanston's way. Press on for Rock Springs. Got three man up front. Thomas has it. Bounce pass to Hurd. Lateral movement up ahead across the timeline. Down low in the blocks. Ellingford from Lloyd. Steps through, moves to his left, fouled, back to the free throw line.
Rock Springs personal number 0. Lionberger is second.
Mason Ellingford to the line, 4-2. Team foul number 8 on Rock Springs. Ellingford attempting to break the tie, 17-17 on the impact physical therapy board. Misses the first. Evanston without a field goal this entire quarter. Garrett Berger with 2 fouls, checks back in.
Berger replacing Thomas.
Burke Thomas is out of the game, had some solid minutes for the Red Devils, holding on to the ball, sophomore point guard. Berger with 2 fouls, needs to be careful not to pick up a third. Makes the second, tie's broken. Sains across the timeline for Rock Springs, down by 1 point. O'Carroll to the sideline. Back to Sains on the wing. Dribbles with his left once to O'Carroll. Baseline. Bounce pass into the blocks. Welsh, one block, drop step over Ellingford. Coleman Welsh listed at 6'4". He's given up more than an inch to Ellingford, but either way, he didn't need it as he had some good post moves down low to get the shot up and in. 19-18, Rock Springs leading over Evanston on the impact physical therapy scoreboard. Still in search for our Dr. McKay Franklin precision play of the game. Brady Hurd to the left wing, down low. Lynn back up top. Hurd wants a three. Fires, rattles out, no good. Hurd shooting under 20% from beyond the arc this year. It's been a struggle for all the Red Devils outside of Seth Lloyd, who's hitting at 38%. O'Carroll goes coast to coast. And a fast break bucket as Rock Springs up by 3, 21-18 on the impact physical therapy board. On the other side, Braxton Lind delivers and gets his first 2 of the game. Seth Lloyd on the assist. Turnover, Evanston basketball, looking for the lead. Seth Lloyd running the charge. Up top on the wing for 3, no good. Berger on the board. Skies over Lionberger. Lind takes it as Berger went tumbling down to the ground. Lloyd to the right side. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Bobby Sains of Rock Springs. Evanston basketball down by 1. Jason Caudell checks in for the Tigers. Replaces Coleman Welsh. Near side inbound. Evanston basketball looking to get back into this contest. Lloyd to the far sideline. It's Berger to the side. Lind has it popped out of his hands. Also a sophomore getting significant minutes in the contest today. Sains across the timeline. Bounce pass to Reese. Back to Sains. 2:35 left. 21-20 on the impact physical therapy board. Sains to O'Carroll. Back to Sains. Down low in the blocks. Lionberger to Reese for a corner 3. Nothing but net. 24-20. 8 points in the game for Justice Reese. 2 trays in the quarter. Lynn breaks the press, bounce pass down low to Ellingford, goes up high, little bit of contact, but works right through it, 24-22. Rock Springs still leading the Red Devils, 3-10 on the season, coming off a 30-plus point loss to Green River on Thursday, looking to show a little bit better than they did 2 days ago. Up on Evanston, 24-22 on the impact physical therapy board. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
One of the biggest challenges we face when it comes to regular exercise is finding time to get to the gym. This is Kim Carden, owner of Flex Fitness Gym. I've got great news. Now you can work out whenever it's convenient for you. The Flex Fitness Gym in Evanston is open 24/7 for members. With key card access, you can work out in our safe, clean gym using our professional equipment when it's most convenient for you. Don't let time hold you back anymore. Visit Flex Fitness today, 100 Yellow Creek Road, right next to Smith's in Evanston.
24-22 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Evanston trailing Rock Springs at home. 2:03 left in the second quarter. We've had extended minutes from a pair of sophomores, Braxton Lind and Burke Thomas today, in part because as the first quarter was coming to a close, I looked down the bench and noticed their six-man, Dawson Crofts, is not here today. I'll try to find out more as I can on that. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Rock Springs basketball, favor O'Carroll on the wing, gives up top to Bobby Sains. Pop out, O'Carroll to the left wing, dribbling. He's had some athletic moves so far, jumps up, misses long. He gets stuck a little bit of times trying to float from side to side, but in transition he can be very dangerous. On the other end, Lynn delivers, fist pump, and the foul. Back to the free throw line, Evanston has tied it. Lynn can give him the lead.
Rock Springs personal on Lionberger is third. Lynn to the cheerleaders.
Second bucket for Braxton Lynn, the 6'4" sophomore.
The Tigers replacing Lionberger.
Evanston in a dogfight today against Rock Springs, a team that's always been tough no matter the record for the Red Devils, whether here or away. Lynn misses the and one, we stay tied. 24 apiece on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 1:35 left in the quarter. Sains takes it across for the Tigers. Dribbling with his left hand, finds Welsh. Big first step, down to the blocks, up top. Caudell steps into the free throw line. Up high, misses off the back iron. Hurd skies it at the rebound, turns and runs with it. Trying to push the pace. 1:22 left, out to the corner. Lloyd back to Hurd. Drives in with his left hand, jump stops to Berger. A little bit of space, the team comes in. Down low. Lynn draws another foul, misses. No, take that away.
Back into the game.
Travel.
Evans.
Turnover for the Red Devils. Lance Evans into the game for Mason Ellingford. Derek Lionberger staying in, moving out of the game with 3 fouls after that last one drawn by Braxton Lynn. Puts Coleman Welsh back in. Jason Caudell at the other post. Favor O'Carroll playing some wing post combination. Justice Reese at the top to the left side. O'Carroll on the wing. 1:02 left in the quarter. Down low to Sains. Has some opening on the left block. Misses. Berger with the board for Evanston. 56 seconds left. Crosses over against Caudell. Throws ahead to Hurd. Brady takes it across the timeline into the pace. No look pass out to Lynn. Blocked away by Justice Reese. Coleman Welsh was knocked down to the ground, and Brady Hurd is charged with the offensive foul. 50 seconds left, 24 all on the Impact Physical Therapy board in the first half. Inbound to Sains. It's just Garrett Berger behind the timeline guarding for the Red Devils. Thrown over and Reese has it. Drive in by Justice. 2 steps. Floater off the glass. No good. Brady Hurd takes the board with 33 seconds left. Trapped. Nowhere to go. Berger comes back and helps him out. Gives the dribble back to Brady. 25 seconds left as Brady takes it across. Gives it to Garrett. 22 seconds left. Garrett dribbling with it at the midline circle. Evanston in a dogfight. 24-24 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A little bit of confusion on what play to run, I think, between the bench and the players on the court. Brady Hurd getting the signals, calling it out. Berger pump fakes, gives up top to Hurd. He drives into the free throw line, out to the corner. Lynn for a corner 3, up, no good, off the handle. Rebounded by Reese at the buzzer. 24-24 at the end of the first half. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball, live on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515.
Is laundry one of those chores that drags you down? Let Joe's Modern Cleaners come to your rescue. Take advantage of their wash and fold service. You drop it off and pick it up. The rest is done for you. Or you could take all your clothes to Joe's, load them up into the multiple washers, then dry them in the multiple dryers, and do all 10 loads in the time that it would take you to do 2 at home. Ask about all our other laundry options at Joe's Modern Cleaners, 624 West Cheyenne Drive in the Frontier Square. Take all your clothes to Joe's.
From Randolph, Utah to the Uinta Mountains, from Lyman to Evanston. Whenever you have plumbing, heating, or air conditioning problems, call Landmark Plumbing and Heating at 307-789-8793. Regular office hours run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. But we also offer 24/7 emergency service. Do you need a new septic system, water heater, or furnace? You can trust Landmark Plumbing and Heating. Program our number into your phone right now, 307-789-8793. Landmark Plumbing and Heating. When you need us, we'll be there.
Sometimes when you're shopping for a vehicle, you're not sure what you want, so you drop by and look at all the options. Other times you know exactly what you want. At Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet, you can call us or schedule a test drive online. We'll have it ready when you get here. We're here to help you get exactly what you want on your schedule. So whether you want to browse or pre-schedule a test drive, Auto Farm Castle Rock Chevrolet is here for you. 624 Front Street, Evanston. We're a different kind of dealer.
Education in Wyoming has been a long-held tradition. The communities that make up Uinta County School District No. 1 are committed to those traditions. Student learning, teacher and staff development, extracurricular activities for students to choose from, quality facilities that are clean and comfortable, and a transportation department that always goes above and beyond are just some of the ways we work as a community to help students succeed. Uinta County School District No. 1, Pathway to Excellence.
At the half, it's 24-24 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. I've got Jeremy Fessler. We'll get to the boys' halftime scores in just a bit, but I've got Jeremy Fessler after the win. And I asked you got to be wondering at some point, how is this team continuing to pull these games out so close once again, and your girls come away victorious 42-39. I've said it many times, I've never seen the amount of effort from a team that I have from the girls this season, and we saw it again tonight. They were outmatched athletically, but they held Brentley Jenkins to 6 points. I checked, it's a season low. 6 points.
Sweet.
A season low. She had between 26 and 30 on Thursday against Green River. And you come away with another win. How'd you do it?
Well, it's really a culture thing. You come in, you want your program to look a certain way, and these girls have bought in. And if you go watch our JV and you go watch our sophomores, you go watch our friends, every team plays the same way, and they just play hard. So the girls who, when I took over, they set that culture, the girls that are gone now, and it just keeps building and building and building. Our goal was to take her away and wall her off and make others beat us, and they almost did. Number 2, who's shooting about 23% from 3, went nuts on us. But that was the game plan, and, we had to adjust a little bit mid-game, and the girls adjusted, and no one was freaking out on the sidelines. They were just calm, and we missed free throws in the game early, and then at the end we hit 6 in a row to finish the game off. So just a fun game, fun atmosphere. It was really, really good time.
I'll pass it along because I talked to Coach Jerry Carroll. Dawson Croft's out with the flu or food poisoning, something like that. So he was running a pretty high fever at the start of this game, so he is gone, and that's why he's not here today. I noticed about through the end of the first quarter. Where's Crofts? He should be coming in right now. Back with Jeremy Fessler, head coach for the girls program. I mentioned Brentley Jenkins held to 6 points, 0 of 1 from the free throw line. She hit 2 threes, and she's got a pretty shot. I was watching her in warm-ups. She shoots that high arcer, and a lot of times just drops right down through the net.
Yeah, it's a tier. It goes way up.
Way up. But you kept her off the free throw line. That was Kelly Walsh's scout. You didn't let her really get any space to drive, and I don't know how, but she just never really was a factor today offensively.
Yeah, we kept mixing up our defenders on her. We put Hyatt, was a little shorter, quicker. Then we put Nat on her. And any pick and roll that we had, we were just switching everything. And they almost got us a couple times on the rope. Not really, though. We weren't worried about that. So we just kept running bodies at her and trying to get her tired and off her game.
I'm counting up. I think you had 13 points in the third quarter, so it was 29. What was the score going into the fourth? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13. I think you were leading 29-27 by my count heading into the third quarter. Yeah, that sounds about right. And you hold on. You mentioned 6 of 7 shooting in the fourth quarter from the free throw line. And again, what was such a weakness, Aja just put her at the line going back to the end of December, the end of 2018. She's going to miss it every time. She missed 2 free throws all weekend long, 7 of 9 yesterday, 6 of 6 today.
She's been going in on Sundays and working exclusively on that, and that's a testament to her. She knows it was a weakness of hers, and she's definitely gotten better at what she's doing. Whatever she's doing different, which is a little bit different. I think she's coming out a little higher. I don't know what it is, but it looks good. I have nothing to do with that, so testament to her on that for sure.
Corey DeRue got some space open on those back picks, but we saw her run a little step back today.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
She needs to do that because at 4'11", those picks aren't always going to be working, and that time she drove in, jumped back, and got that little 2 going. Her offense has slowly been getting a little more consistent at the right time of the season. That's against the opponents that you'll be seeing at the regional tournament.
Yeah, we struggled early. We scored 15 at half, and they're so athletic and quick. We were having a hard time getting any open looks. We got a few open looks and weren't hitting them, but we ended up shooting 35% from the field and 30% from 3, which are both above our average. And you can see if we can score, we can be a pretty dang good team.
I've set the mark all year long, 40 points. You got a chance if you're at 40 points, and once again you hold a team to 39.
I was trying to think. I can't even, besides Star Valley that game, it's been 7 or 8 in a row that have been under 40.
Yeah.
And that's pretty special and a testament to the girls how hard they work.
And Rock Springs averaging 47 on the year, but Jenkins she's been on a tear. I was going through the line. I put him down there, but she's had 32, she's had 30, 25, 22. Kyla Henry got going. She got into foul trouble, and that helped out a little bit, but your girls were getting into foul trouble, and then none of them picked them up, but they had to play the tough defense. What were you telling them to some of those girls, like maybe like Kaylin or Hannah, that were playing with 3 fouls?
We just tell them they had to be smart. You can't come out here. We fouled a ton early, 60 feet from the basket, and that we got to stop doing that, reaching out. We want to be aggressive. We got to be smart with what we're doing. We foul way too much out here, but to the point of it was Kaylin and Natalie. The issue that we had with Henry was we had always 3 small guards, so she always had a small guard on her. If we have Zosh, we can put Nat on her, and that helps us out a ton. So they were trying to find where our weakness was in attacking the shortest girl. Whoever Corey was guarded, they were trying to attack the rim.
At the beginning of the year, we were wondering where these wins were going to come, and they just keep coming. That's up to win number 10. 10-7 is this program, and then on Thursday when Zosha has that injury, you think, oh my goodness, now I've lost my only post in the bench, and once again, 1-1 weekend and a chance against Kelly Walsh going into the fourth quarter. Coach, congratulations. Let's go see what we can do next week against Cody.
I told the girls this 5-game stretch I wanted to win 4 out of 5, and that's a real possibility now.
Coach, we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
We'll be back with the start of the second half next. This is the First Bank presentation of Red Devil Basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bird Gilmartin, MD, at Uinta Medical Group. Whether it's tracking your child's overall health at Well Child Checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick, Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-WELL 9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
The rose is a symbol of love. Now you can combine its beauty with precious gold. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers. A real 12-inch rose is dipped in rich gold or platinum. Choose a lacquered finish with trim in a rainbow of colors. Each comes with a guarantee of authenticity and gift box. This Valentine's Day, show your love 3 ways with a gold rose, pearl necklace, and chocolates. All only $99. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers.
Quarter number 3 beginning with Evanston basketball here at Red Devil Gymnasium, tied with Rock Springs, 24-24 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. On the court for the Red Devils, Garrett Berger, Seth Lloyd, Brady Hurd, Mason Ellingford, and Lance Evans. For Rock Springs, Favor O'Carroll, it's Shane Ramsey, Justice Reese, Coleman Welsh, and Derek Lionberger. Evanston basketball has Seth Lloyd at the 10-foot volleyball line, crossing over against O'Carroll. Dishes out left, jump stop from Hurd, up to the right wing. It's Berger, down low to Ellingford, spins around, looks for some space on the blocks, rolls down, and 4-2, Evanston on top, 26-24 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Scores at the half, Mason Ellingford with 9 points for the Red Devils, up to 11 now. 3 from Lance Evans, 3 from Brady Hurd, 2 for Seth Lloyd, and 4 from Braxton Lind off the bench. Rock Springs with the basketball will give you their scores at the half following this possession. Shane Ramsey in with a floater from 12 feet away, misses. Lance Evans with it. Garrett Berger throws ahead, fast break, stolen away by Lionberger. O'Carroll on the run. O'Carroll had 4 points at the half. Justice Reese leading the way for Rock Springs with 8. Missed shot on Reese's side, rebounded by Ellingford. 5 points from Shane Ramsey, 2 from Coleman Welsh, 3 from Derek Lionberger, and 2 from Jason Caudell. Evanston basketball at the top. Garrett Berger surveying the scene. Almost a minute and a quarter gone by in the third. Lloyd, no-look pass, down low to Ellingford. Faked going out to the wing and dished it down to the blocks. Ellingford up to 13 in the game. Can you say he's getting involved today? The junior 6'5" post was held to 2 points on Friday in the loss to Kelly Walsh by 13 points, up to 13 himself in this game. Lionberger misses hard off the back. Rebounded by Evanston of Ellingford, but he throws it away into the hands of Ramsey. Back to Reese, skies up, misses short. Evans on the board for Evanston. Back to the Red Devil ball. Berger with a little bit of pressure in the full court. O'Carroll backs away. Terminates at the midline circle, finds Lloyd. Lloyd has O'Carroll at the top. Rock Springs been sitting in zone the whole time. Berger to Lloyd. Back to Berger, fakes it. Lloyd at the top to the left corner. Hurd fakes a 3, drives into the wing, dishes backside to Lloyd. Back to Berger. 28-24 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 4 points, turnaround elbow shot by Lloyd, misses long. Ellingford trying to get a board, called for an over-the-back foul. Second foul on Mason Ellingford. That forces a substitution of Chris Muller, not wanting to get their cash cow, their prize pig, a third foul. Have a conference at the scores table.
Evanston versus number 32, Ellingford.
There was a question on who the foul was. It was Ellingford, and excuse me, that was his third. I missed his second. Up on the Impact Physical Therapy board, and so Ellingford coming out not wanting to get a fourth foul. Ramsey takes a screen from O'Carroll across the timeline. Reese down low to Welsh. Spins around against a double team. Ball poked away, stolen by Lloyd. Garrett Berger with it, running ahead to Lloyd on the corner. Takes a 3, up, falls out. No good, and Lionberger on the rebound. Reese racing away for Rock Springs. One-on-one, pull up from mid-range, overshot it by a mile. Lionberger skies up, gets the board, fouled as he comes up. I don't know if that's a pass or they're going to call it two shots. I'm not sure he was even trying to shoot. Foul on number 25, Seth Lloyd, his second foul. Lionberger at the free throw line for a third time today. Misses, and he's 1 of 4 from the stripe. Set for a second. Up and in. First point of the half for Rock Springs. 28-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3-point lead for the Devils. Berger slowing it up. O'Carroll has been at the top of that 1-2-2 zone. Gives to Evans. Stop, left side to Hurd. Spin around at the top of the key. Berger has it. To the left side. Evans to Berger at the top, staying on the sideline. What about the student section? No look pass from Lloyd to Moeller. Spins around on a reverse. Perfect assist on a no look throw from Seth Lloyd. 4:33 left, and the Red Devils showing a little bit of separation to begin the third quarter, 30-25. Lionberger out on the wing. Down low, O'Carroll against Lloyd, backing against him. Called for the elbow out. O'Carroll's first foul by my marking. Wait for the board. That confirms it. Justice Reese moves up with favor O'Carroll. Reese backing up, O'Carroll staying with Berger. Crosses over to the left, behind the timeline. Throws it over to Hurd. Back near side to Garrett Berger. 4:10 left in the third. Lloyd at the top of the key, backs up at the free throw line. And Shane Ramsey twisted his ankle and called for a foul. He's hopping off. Replaced by Bobby Sains. Third foul on Murphy, or excuse me, on Shane Ramsey. Inbound to Lloyd at the corner. Delivers it to Hurd. 4:03 left in the quarter. Evanston's outscoring Rock Springs 6-1 in the period. Brady to the elbow, finds Lloyd. He dishes out corner. Muller takes it and runs with it. Gives to the left wing. Berger creates some separation. No look throw down into the blocks. Evans fakes, pumps, goes up. 32-25 on the impact physical therapy board. Off a career day from Evans yesterday with 20 points, has 5 in the contest. Evanston moving up ahead 7 points. Bobby Sains into the game after Ramsey twisted his ankle and picked up his third foul. Loses the ball, jump ball called between him and Muller. Ball stays in possession with Rock Springs. Under the hoop, it's Sains. David Baxter replaces Seth Lloyd. With Dawson Crofts out today and ill, Red Devils have gone a little deeper into the bench. Extended periods from both Burke Thomas and Braxton Lynn. Inbound to Coleman Welsh. Rejected by Evans, but a foul called. Lance Evans, second foul. 2 for Welsh at the line. First trip today for him. Just a 31% free throw shooter, 5 of 16. Misses. Sets for the second. Misses again. Evans on the board over O'Carroll. 32-25 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. 3:17 remaining in period number 3. Baxter into the blocks. Throws out to Hurd, then back to Hurd. Berger misses a 3, airballs it, gets tumbled down to the ground by O'Carroll. Nothing called. Rock Springs basketball. Reese to Sains, 3:03 left. 7-point lead for the Red Devils. Rock Springs still without a field goal in the quarter and just 1 of 4 from the free throw line. O'Carroll has it on the right wing. Sains at the top. To Reese on the corner. Back to Sains. All that momentum that Rock Springs had moving disappeared in the third quarter. Coleman Welsh finally ends the drought of field goals. Hits one from 8 feet away. Rock Springs trailing by 5, 32-27. Lance Evans throws it over across the timeline to Brady Hurd. He skips through a couple of defenders, stops, looks, thinks about shooting, then passes back to the right wing to David Baxter. Up high to Garrett Berger. 2:22 left in the third period. Evanston running clock effectively, but here's a turnover. Coleman Welsh hands off to Bobby Sains. He drives in, skies up with the finger roll. 32-29 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sains with 4 points in the contest. Down to 2 minutes to play. Maybe a timeout upcoming. Seth Lloyd at the scores table, set to check in at the next dead ball. David Baxter handles it. A big shimmy shake on the screen from Chris Muller. Nothing called. Straightaway 3 by Brady Hurd. He's backing up, but it's too long and no good. Coleman Welsh on the rebound. Bobby Sains on the rebound. Rock Springs basketball. 1:45 left in the third. Looks down to the top, to the free throw line. It's Welsh. He'll back it up, likes his odds, no good. Evans on the rebound, 1.5 minutes to go. It's been a fairly uneventful third quarter. Still a close game. Evanston early, Rock Springs late in the period. Muller has it on the corner, goes far side. Berger has to save it from moving out of bounds. Baxter to the corner for 3. It gets stuck in between the backboard and the rim, and it's no good. Players trying to get it out. Peyton Reese, Justice Reese, jumps up and smacks it out. 32-29.
Jason Outlaws coach wins the 50-50 raffle. He has donated the proceeds back to the program.
1:19 remaining. Baseline inbound as that was a jump ball and Evanston had the arrow. Lloyd to throw it in. Fires up high to Baxter. Baxter looking for Lloyd. He backs up to about the timeline. 1:12 left. Hurd has it near sideline. New into the game for the first time today for Rock Springs. Number 10, Nathan Ash. Hurd to the left wing. It's Lloyd. Has Ash on him. 2-3 look for Rock Springs. Bennett zone all day long, and that's been a bugaboo for Evanston at times this season. They lost to Star Valley after having a basically scoreless fourth quarter for the first 5 minutes and change, as Star Valley just sat in a 2-3 zone and shut down the Red Devils offense. It's not like Evanston didn't have their opportunities in that quarter. Missed shots also played into that loss at Star Valley. Hurd has it, 30 seconds left. 32-29 the score on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Lloyd to the left wing. Dish out to the corner. It's Baxter. Throws it up high. 50-50 ball. O'Care wins it. No Hurd. Now Ash. Rock Springs ball. 3 for Reese to tie. Misses off. Lionberger makes it. Hit from behind to the free throw line. Big reaction out of the 6'7 senior as he walks to the 15-foot stripe. 12.2 seconds left.
Number 25, Lloyd, his third, team's fourth. One shot, Lionberger.
Third foul on Seth Lloyd. That's a big one. It's a player you can't lose, and going back to that Star Valley contest, it's a player Evanston did lose midway through the fourth quarter to his 5th foul. Lionberger ties it with the and one. 10 seconds left. Lance Evans with the advantage, throws the ball away. David Baxter tries to chase it. It was headed Rock Springs way, but if David Baxter touched it before it went out, then it would be Rock Springs ball. Stays with Evanston. There was a deflected pass. Couldn't tell if it was Lionberger or someone else, but it was certainly hit by Rock Springs. Baxter was chasing it out of bounds. 4 seconds left. Lloyd to Muller to the wing. Hurd at the buzzer for 3, misses mightily. 32-32 at the end of 3 quarters on this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. As a dentist in Evanston for over 20 years now, my mission has always been to provide quality dental care for people of all ages at reasonable prices. I'm a detail-oriented person, and it's important to me to stay current on new dental procedures and protocols that can help my patients have the best experience and have the best results. Over the years, I've also worked to keep my overhead low so that I can pass those savings on to my patients. I believe everyone deserves quality dental care. Please call us today at 307-789-8910.
I think another good name for Matt Rex, the owner of T-Bar S Body Shop in Evanston, would be the Anger Eraser. I came out to the parking lot to find a ding and scratch. I was so angry, I went to T-Bar S Body Shop to get a quote and met Matt Rex. He said they would fix it, and he'd even talk to my insurance company. When I picked up my car, it looked great. No stress, no hassle. Matt's friendliness and quality service erased all my anger. When your car gets bunged up, don't get angry. Just let T-Bar fix your car.
What a surprise as we welcome you back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Another tie at the end of a period, 32-32 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston basketball. No, Evanston is on defense. Rock Springs basketball. Bobby Sains, Justice Reese, Jason Caudell, Derek Lionberger, and Favor O'Carroll on the court. High low to Lionberger. Fouled. Could be any one of the 3 Red Devils. Ellingford, Evans, or Moeller. Fouls on 3-1. Chris Muller with the offense. And Lionberger to the line for a pair of shots to give them the lead. Foul number 1 on Muller, so for Evanston, they'll give that one away and say, luckily it wasn't on Ellingford. That would have been his 4th or Evans' 3rd. Lionberger converts on the first free throw. Sets up for a second. Free throw down, hit the front iron, but got the kind forward roll. Lloyd pressing and pushing the pace. Evans down low. And make that Muller rather. He gets fouled, headed to the line for 2 shots. Muller fouled by Derek Lionberger, his 4th. Big pickup for Rock Springs. He's been big today. 6 points in the half, 9 in the game for Derek Lionberger, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Coleman Welsh will move into the contest, replace Lionberger, give him a blow for a few minutes, send him out for presumably the final 2 minutes, depending on where this game's sitting at. Chris Muller misses the first free throw. No, makes the first free throw. Second one falls out. Rebounded by Caudell. 34-33 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Sains with it for Rock Springs. Takes a screen from Caudell over to the right side. Spins around, finds some space. Down low. Caudell can't handle it. It was pinball between about 3 or 4 players' feet, and Mason Ellingford came away with it. Evanston basketball moving from right to left. The home team in the white. Berger to the line. Throws it to Ellingford. It's stolen away by Welsh. No call there. Gets Lex Cornea up and screaming. He doesn't have much voice to lose there. He's been sick the last couple of days, but he's animated on that play. O'Carroll steps back at the right corner. Hand off to Caudell and a bounce pass. Back to O'Carroll. On the wing. Down low. Welsh spins around against Muller. One-on-one. No good. Missed it. Berger trying to chase the board. Gets taken down to the ground. A foul on Reese. Justice Reese picks up his first.
Rock Springs foul. Number 2, Reese.
6:48.
Team's 4.
Inbound is Seth Lloyd.
Hurd back in for the Devils, replaces Muller.
Coach Main giving an earful to the referee following that loose ball foul. And I take that away. I missed a couple on Reese. That's his 3rd. Missed some first half fouls. I know that much. Hurd throws up high. Lloyd goes and gets it. Backup shot, mid-ranger. Misses front iron. Ellingford on the putback for points 14 and 15. It's good. Mason Ellingford gives the Red Devils a 35-34 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 6:30 remaining in the contest. Reese has it just in front of the timeline for the Tigers. Out to the right side. Coleman Welsh on the wing. Dribbles in, runs into a double team, has it slapped away. Races back and grabs it before the Red Devils can come up and pick it up. Sains with the handoff goes to Reese. 6:08 left. Through the legs pass. Handoff. No, fake handoff. Reese goes all the way down into the block, scores it himself. 10 points into double digits for Justice Reese. 2 minutes gone by in the 4th quarter. Rock Springs on top, 36-35. Pass to Hurd, nearly stolen away by any one of a couple of Rock Springs Tigers, either Caudell or O'Carroll. Lloyd comes up with it, hands off to Hurd. 5:45 left. Hurd to Berger. To Lloyd at the free throw line, unguarded, misses off to the left and a little bit shy. Sains on the board for Rock Springs, pushing it for the Tigers, moving from left to right. Sains to O'Carroll. On the wing, he'll drive in, step back. Free throw line shot, misses off to the left. Garrett Berger with the rebound. Runs through a couple of Rock Springs Tigers out to the left side. Hurd, drop step. Reese pokes his pocket. Foul called, Hurd to the line. Foul actually on favor O'Carroll. Second foul on O'Carroll, team foul number 5, both sitting at 5. Rock Springs on top, so this a shot to tie it for Brady Hurd. Up and out. Brady Hurd 1 for 3 at the line. Takes his second. Misses long. Might have a lane violation or a foul to wave the shot off. Anyways, 3-5. Lance Evans picks up his 3rd. Team foul number 6 for Evanston. Out of freebies.
Evanston foul number 35, Evans, his 3rd, team 6th.
Sains slowly walking it across. 5:15 as he takes it over. 36-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Coach Main wants a timeout for Rock Springs. Officials oblige. Full timeout. We'll be back in a minute. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Super kids deserve super care. Experience the difference with board-certified pediatricians Alan Brown, MD, and Bert Gilmartin, MD. At Uinta Medical Group, whether it's tracking your child's overall health at well child checks or helping your little ones feel better when they're sick. Dr. Brown and Dr. Gilmartin are here to help your child grow, learn, and thrive. Schedule an appointment with Dr. Brown or Dr. Gilmartin by calling 307-789-9355 or visit evanstonanytime.com.
The rose is a symbol of love. Now you can combine its beauty with precious gold. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers. A real 12-inch rose is dipped in rich gold or platinum. Choose a lacquered finish with trim in a rainbow of colors. Each comes with a guarantee of authenticity and gift box. This Valentine's Day, show your love 3 ways with a gold rose, pearl necklace, and chocolates. All only $99. The 24-karat rose at Seavers Jewelers.
36-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rock Springs on top. Inbound to Bobby Sains on the right corner. Caudell rolls down low. Ball knocked out of the hands by Evanston, and Sains got a last touch on it. Apparently it's Evanston basketball. Garrett Berger to inbound from the near side, right by the Rock Springs basket. By the Rock Springs basket and the bench, I should say. Seth Lloyd to Berger across the timeline to Lloyd. Under 5 minutes to play. Red Devils down by 1 point. 36-35 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Berger on the near side, back to Lloyd. Well, for Evanston, this is about where they want it. And dish into the paint, no look. Evans turns around, hook shot, misses long. Rebounded by Evans, back in. They don't want to be down as they now take a 1 point lead, but the point total about where they want it. Keep it low. And for Rock Springs in years past, it would have been way too low for them, but Coach Main says he's put a newfound emphasis in Rock Springs on defense. Ball knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Evanston. Derek Lineberger with 4 fouls checks in for Jason Caudell. 4:23 on the clock. 37-36 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Rock Springs with the ball down by 1. Inbound to Lineberger at the free throw line. Elbow shot, nothing but net. Lineberger puts him on top. Senior leadership shown by Derek Lineberger, being authoritative, give me the ball and then let me shoot it. Nothing but net as he put it down. 38-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy board, halfway through the final quarter. Deep out on the right wing, it's Seth Lloyd giving it off to Lance Evans. He bounces low to Ellingford. Double team on Ellingford. He'll dribble once time out of it. Passes up top to Lloyd. O'Carroll got a hand on it. Lloyd dribbles through it. Floater put up into the air. No good. Ellingford comes down with the board though. Gets his hands caught as he is headed back up on one Rock Springs defender. I think it's on Coleman Welsh. 2-0 Welsh indeed. Foul number 2 on him. Shooting foul for Ellingford. He has 15 points in the game for the Red Devils. A stark switch around from just 2 yesterday. Shot to tie it, no good. Evanston in the quarter is 0 of 3 from the charity stripe, down by 1 point. Fourth quarter free throw shooting was huge for the Lady Red Devils in the win. They went 6 of 7 in the quarter. Ellingford takes the ball 15 feet away from the hoop. No one in front of him. Misses the second. 0 for 2 shooting. And they got 1 free throw. I missed a couple of shots. They're 1 for 6 in the quarter. Chris Muller hit a free throw earlier in the fourth quarter. Rock Springs in the lead. Reese has the ball swatted away as he tries to pass down into the blocks. Knocked away, and last touch, hand fighting between him and Sains. And Ellingford, last touch by Sains. Evanston basketball. Berger across the timeline to Hurd. Back to Berger. 3:28 left. 38-37. Sky up into traffic. Seth Lloyd tries to save it. Goes tumbling into the bench. O'Carroll for Rock Springs. 1-on-2. Scoop shot. Draws the foul. Headed to the line for a pair. 3:20 on the clock, and Favor O'Carroll can extend the lead for the Tigers. Third foul on Garrett Berger. He picked up 2 in the first half, went without a foul in the third quarter. O'Carroll with 4 points, first trip to the line, shot up, falls. 2-point advantage for Rock Springs. 39-37 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. O'Carroll for the second, rattles out. Lance Evans for Evanston on the rebound. Across to Lloyd to the corner. Hurd drives into the left block. Tries to shimmy shake around Lineberger, does. Ties it up. Timeout taken by Evanston. 39-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard with 3:10 left to play. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on mylocalradio.com.
Bring your vehicle for service at Rocky Mountain Yeti and feel the difference. It's easy. Visit with one of the friendly service riders and then relax and enjoy hot waffles and ice cream. While you relax Yeti style, your vehicle will be worked on by our experienced mechanics. From regular maintenance to major repairs, we do it all. Have your service work done at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston and feel the difference. Get Yeti'd today.
Ooh, yeah.
100 Wasatch Road in Evanston.
Does your time at the dental office feel like this? Or like this? At Bear River Dental, we do everything we can to help your time at the dental office feel more like this. Call Bear River Dental today at 307-789-5608 to have a dental experience like this. That's Bear River Dental at 307-789-5608. We'll treat you well.
39-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. 29 minutes have not been enough to cause any separation between these two teams. Lloyd, Hurd, Berger, Evans, and Ellingford on the court for Evanston. Rock Springs basketball favor O'Carroll on the inbound. Looks for Reese, then Sains. Finds Sains to O'Carroll. In the backcourt, it's Lineberger and Welsh. Ball popped loose into the hands of Berger. Tumbles down ahead to Lloyd to give him the lead. Scoop shot, no good, but 2 free throws upcoming. Foul on favor O'Carroll. Evanston is 1 of 6 in the quarter from the free throw line. Setting up for a pair. Lloyd can't hit on the first. Score stays tied, and that free throw total goes down to 1 for 7 in the quarter. What a time to fall cold from the stripe. It's exactly what Evanston's done. 2:58 left on the clock. 3 dribbles, a spin of the basketball, and a throw up by Lloyd. Misses front iron. Rebound to Ellingford. Put back, good. And with that, Mason Ellingford wins the Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the game. Evanston cannot hit anything from the free throw line, just 1 of 8 from the quarter. But Ellingford using that 6'5" height to get in and give the Devils those 2 points they thought they were going to earn. 41-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. A steal away by Ellingford. Hurd to Lloyd on the drive. Fades away, no, he gives it back to Berger on the wing. 2:30 left. Hurd dishes left wing. Evanston maybe running a little bit of delay and say, hey, come and foul us. Maybe not the worst thing for Rock Springs with the way they've been shooting at the free throw line. Down low to Evans. He spins around, throws it up with the right hand, and Evanston has a 4-point advantage. 43-39, 2:12 left in the contest. Evanston leading by 4. Sains takes it across for Rock Springs. Dribbles at the left wing, free throw line, push-up shot, no good. Brady Hurd on the rebound. 2 minutes to go. He'll spin around. 3 defenders come around. One pops it out of his hands, and it's Sains. Sains cannot believe the call, saying it was not me touching it last. 1:58 left as the inbound goes to Garrett Berger. 43-39. There's been no separation throughout this contest. Evanston finding a little bit of it in crunch time. Up top, Garrett Berger from the key to the wing. Seth Lloyd has it. Fakes a pass to Berger. Dribbles out and then delivers it safely to Garrett. Playing keep away. At some point, if they hold on to it, Rock Springs will have to foul. But again, Evanston just 1 of 8 from the free throw line. Out to the right wing. Evanston was set to shoot by Seth Lloyd, but a timeout taken by Lex Cornea. We'll be back with 1:32 left, 43-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy board in 30 seconds. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball.
No matter what season of the year it is, when you live in our neck of the woods, you need outdoor power equipment. With quality product lines like Stihl, Toro, and Walker, Superior Rental and Sales has what you need for every season. Everything from homeowner to professional grade products. Plus, when it comes to maintenance, you're covered. Our full-time mechanic is available for tune-ups, maintenance, chain sharpening, whatever you need. Stop in today, Superior Rental and Sales, 371 Prospector Drive here in Evanston.
Evanston still in the timeout. Maybe it was a full timeout after. I thought I just saw one arm go up by the official. Coach Carroll comes to the scorer's table to ask how many timeouts they've got left. The board says 2. But there may be, I think I may have seen a signal of 1 from the official scorer. It still says 2 on the board. I don't see any switch there, so maybe Evanston does still have those 2 timeouts. Rock Springs with 2 as well. 1:32 left on the clock. 43-39 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Evanston basketball with the lead over Rock Springs. The Red Devils looking for their 7th victory of the season. Sit at 6-9. 3-10 Rock Springs. Brady Hurd has it, guarded by Reese. Scoots over quickly to his right side, gains some space, then to the left. Holding on to the dribble. Hurd has it on the handoff from Berger. Spins around, terminates, gives it back to Berger. 1:14 left. Berger drives in. Elbow pass to Lloyd. Right wing. Lloyd dishes out left side. Ellingford hoop in the harm. That may be the dagger. 45-39 with 1:07 left. Mason Ellingford, 6 points in the quarter. An and one free throw would give them a 7-point advantage. The difference between a 2-possession and a 3-possession contest is on the free throw, and it's a miss. Evans, though, comes up with the board. Seth Lloyd's fouled. Bobby Sain's the offender. His first. That's on my count. It's actually his second.
1-and-1 opportunity for Seth Lloyd.
19 points for Mason Ellingford. Seth Lloyd at the line. The free throw shooting just gets worse and worse for Evanston. See if they can improve here. Lloyd hits the front end of a 1-and-1. That puts Evanston up to 20% in the quarter from the stripe, 2 of 10. But it is a 7-point game. Free throw number 2 falls as well. 8-point contest. Favor O'Carroll. Bobby Sains takes the inbound from O'Carroll. Under a minute to play. Not a lot of time to waste for the Tigers. Reese drives in, free throw line floater. Down! What an athletic move by Justice Reese. He's got 12 points in the game. Timeout taken by Coach Main. We'll be back. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY and 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. They'll take a full timeout. Back in a minute.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Frankham. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years.
If you haven't seen the huge selection of furniture and appliances at Kazine's, you've got to stop by. Is your mattress old and lumpy? We sell mattresses. Has your dishwasher quit doing its job? We carry a full line of kitchen appliances. Does your living room furniture look like it started out in your great Aunt Vi's house? We've got you covered. At Kazine's, you'll find great prices and everything you need to furnish your home inside and out. Stop in today. Kazine's, 800 Front Street, Evanston.
The Lumberyard in Evanston, Wyoming is your local IFA dealer. The Lumberyard has tons of animal feed lines and accessories to help with your farm and ranch. Since 1923, IFA has worked to manufacture and distribute the highest quality products to the agricultural community. The Lumberyard has partnered with IFA to develop product lines based on customer need. We won't sell you something that doesn't make you successful. Visit us online or at the Lumberyard today, your local IFA dealer, 400 Front Street in Evanston.
46 seconds left, and Evanston holds a 47-41 lead on the Impact Physical Therapy board over Rock Springs. It is also Evanston basketball. Inbound to Lance Evans. Sane immediately offends the best free throw shooter on Evanston, sending him to the line for 2 shots. It's double bonus time. Foul number 3 on Bobby Sains.
Opportunity for the Red Devils. To the line for Evanston, Evans.
Evans sets up for the first. Makes 3-possession game. Evans not a 20-point game today, but he's been very effective in today's contest. 12 points. Don't need a 20-point game really ever from anyone, but nice to see it with how big of a slump he had throughout the season, up to 13 points. And he is 2 of 2 from the free throw line. 40 seconds left. 49-41 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. O'Carroll at the free throw line. Jump stop. Fader. One-handed make. O'Carroll up to 7 points in the game. 49-43. Evanston wisely putting Lance Evan in a ball handling position. He's the best free throw shooter. Give him the rock and let him foul him. Foul number 4 on Coleman Welsh. With how bad Evanston was shooting at the free throw line, they needed to get their big man involved. He misses the first. 27.4 ticks left in the fourth quarter. Evanston up by 2 possessions, 49-43. Second shot, good. Back to a 3-possession game. Reese across the timeline, throws it to Sains. He stops at the wing. Shot waved off. A foul on Seth Lloyd trying to get through a screen. Puts the fouls at 1 and 1. Seth Lloyd's 5th foul, our 4th foul. Game seems in hand for Evanston, but there are still 21 seconds left. Welsh needs a couple of makes here. And then Rock Springs needs a couple of misses on the Evanston side from the free throw line. Imagine they'll just keep trying to get the ball to Lance. No good. Evans comes up with the rebound. He's back to the free throw line. 18.8 left. Nathan Ash checking in for the Tigers.
Back to the line for the Red Devils, Evans.
Was the 4th foul on Bobby Sains. 2 free throws for Lance. Second one, our first one, misses. 14 points for Evans. For an 8-point lead, he converts. Up to 15 in the game. Sains across the timeline, screen from Lionberger. Sains backs up, give and go. Lionberger jump stop and the block misses short. Seth Lloyd is fouled on the rebound by Favor O'Carroll. 7.8, that'll do it. Evanston coming up victorious in this contest. 7-9 is what the Red Devils move to. Rock Springs falls to 3-11 on the season. 2 free throws up coming for Seth Lloyd. That was foul number 4 on Favor O'Carroll. Lloyd for the first. And it falls down. We'll be back next Friday, 5:30 and 7 p.m. live from Cody, Wyoming. Lloyd makes the second, 53-43. See if that's the final or if Rock Springs gets one more to go. Sains for the final shot, no good. And Evanston wins 53-43 on the Impact Physical Therapy board. Back in a couple for the Red Devil recap and run you through the final scores. Have an abbreviated post game. Getting late here at Evanston Red Devil Gymnasium. See if we can hear from Coach Cornea and get on out of here at this First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNYN 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
At beautiful Bear Lake, skiing, snowmobiling, sailing, and swimming are just some of the fun activities offered to recreationists. The Greater Bear Lake Valley offers prime hunting and fishing areas, whether it's trout fishing in the streams or ice fishing for Cisco on the lake, hunting deer or seeking elk along the high mountain ridges. The scenic corner of Utah and Idaho offers outdoor recreation and historical interests away from crowds and high prices. Visit bearlake.org for more information.
For over
10 years, the professional and friendly staff at Mountain West Business Solutions has been serving customers in Wyoming and Utah. Our professional technicians live and work in communities across both states. This way, we are able to provide quick, quality service to all of our customers. We serve businesses in all sizes, and we also provide service and supplies for HP printers. Please call us today and let's see how we can help with all your printing and copying needs. Mountain West Business Solutions, a local company with a toll-free number, 866-583-9925.
If you're a person who enjoys comfort, affordability, and history, make sure you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn the next time you're in Evanston, Wyoming. In 1957, retired FBI agent Jack Dub Mills purchased the 17-unit motel referred to as the Oasis of the West that was frequented by stars like Dolly Parton and Tanya Tucker. Today, when you stay at the Best Western Dunmar Inn, you'll enjoy the history while you relax in one of the 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres. Best Western Dunmar Inn. Reserve your rooms today, 307-789-3770.
Welcome back to Red Devil Gymnasium. Let's give you now your Red Devil recap. After a pair of losses to Kelly Walsh on Friday, the girls and boys came back with some fine performances on Saturday, winning against Rock Springs. First on the girls' side, the Lady Red Devils led after the first quarter, led after the second, led after the third, and led after the fourth. A thrilling comeback in fourth quarter was needed, though. 42-39 the final. Led by 13 points from Corey DeRue, 10 from Natalie Robbins, and 10 from Ajahana Archuleta. Most importantly, the Lady Red Devils defense held Bradley Jenkins, averaging over 20 points per game, to 6, and came away with that 42-39 victory. The boys were close, tied at the end of the first, tied at the end of the second, tied at the end of the third, but were able to drop out and jump out to a 10-point advantage at the end of the fourth quarter. 53-43 the final. Mason Ellingford got back in his scoring ways after 2 points on Friday. He had 19 today, 13 from Lance Evans, 8 from Seth Lloyd, and 4 from Braxton Lind. Dawson Krause was unavailable due to illness, so a couple of sophomores in Thomas and Lind, and David Baxter saw some extra time as well. Came up big for the Red Devils in the victory. For Rock Springs, the leading scorer was Justice Reese with 12, and 11 from Derek Lionberger. And that is your Red Devil recap. Take a break, come back, and close out this postgame next. This is a First Bank presentation of Red Devil basketball on KNY on 99.1 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Hello, this is Dr. McKay Franklin. Something I've really enjoyed as a dentist over the past 20 years are the lasting friendships that I've formed with many of my patients. My staff is really great, and we try hard to make sure that every patient feels warm and welcome. It doesn't matter if your first visit or if you've been with us for years, every patient is welcome and always appreciated. Our goal is to provide the best dental care possible at reasonable rates. Please call us today to schedule your appointment at 307-789-8910. Go Red Devils!
When you run a farm or ranch, you understand how important water is when it comes to your animals. Not only does it matter for the overall health of your animals, but it directly ties to your bottom line. Ellingford Brothers sells cement water troughs and custom-built critter ladders, culverts, head gates, and septic tanks. See how Ellingford Brothers can help you with water options for your farm or ranch. Call today, 307-789-1515. That's 789-1515. Uintah County School District Number 1 has been committed to excellence since its beginning in 1870. This commitment is not only reflected in student education, but in our school buildings and facilities over the years. The staff at Uintah County School District Number 1 works hard to provide clean, comfortable, and safe learning environments for student learning. No matter what department you're working with, at Uintah County School District Number 1, you will always find us striving for the pathway to excellence. In addition to local information and the best live coverage of local sports, you can stream music 24/7 at mylocalradio.com. Log on and choose the music you like best. Classic or modern country, indie, adult contemporary, or classic rock, stream it live through your computer or cell phone. Listen to the music you want and don't miss the information you need. Like us on Facebook and visit mylocalradio.com today.
I think I see Coach Cornea coming out right now, so we'll keep it right here and hear from him momentarily as he heads out to join us post-game here at Red Devil Gymnasium. The Evanston boys move to 7-10, or 7-9 on the season, as They defeat Rock Springs 53-43, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Joined now postgame by Coach Lex Cornea. Basically out of a voice, but done with the week, so you don't have to worry about that anymore. Well, Coach, you had a game that was tied at the end of the first, tied at the end of the second, tied at the end of the third, and then free throws were really a trouble in the fourth quarter. You start off 1 of 9 from the stripe. That eventually got turned around a little bit, and you were able to find separation tonight against Rock Springs. But, boy, a whole lot of tape to look at and look at where you can improve, because that's a very possible first-round matchup at the regional tournament.
Hey, that's a dangerous team. I mean, a lot of it, we are missing a key piece of where we are tonight. Dawson Crofts had a temperature of 104. They don't know what it is. Thought he might be contagious, so he said, stay home tonight. But we'll get him back. He's a big weapon, especially against his own, because he can shoot the ball. But, I mean, we needed a grinder like that. I would have liked to gone and beat a team by 20 points. But I think this team, we needed some confidence in a close game. So, even though it's not how we'd like it, Rock Springs did some great things, but I'm proud of their effort. I'm proud of their response. And it is a dangerous team. That's a team we want to avoid. That's a team I think will probably be first or second out of that quad. And that means we need to be first or second out of ours to avoid them, them and Kelly Walsh.
Well, you will have a different look. You had a different look for Rock Springs this time around because, boy, they like defense all of a sudden. Coach coming out of Chicago says, I'm not from Rock Springs. I don't know what's been going on the last 5 years. But kind of like Evanston, they tried to limit the possessions, find good shots, and then really try to play tight defense. That was a lot different than a Rock Springs team we saw last year.
They do a good job. Coach Main, he's rebuilding that entire program. He's doing great things. And, Derek Lionberger got in foul trouble, which really helped us. And then we were able to take advantage of some things inside. But, I think we really can be eventually a complete team. When we look at going inside, outside, we do have some guys that can shoot. We have some guys that can drive. We trust our bigs to kick it out. Those are the pieces that hopefully can fall into place before we get to the first weekend of March. And I think guys are learning to trust each other a little bit more. And that's what I saw tonight. It wasn't one guy. It wasn't two guys. It was a complete team effort. Even short Dawson, we were able to pull it together. And, those are those character builders, those glue wins that get you into March.
You had to go deeper into the bench than you certainly expect to in conference inter-region play. David saw some extended minutes, as did Burke Thomas and Braxton Lynn. Now, I'm not going to say that they were perfect out there, but it was nice to see a couple of sophomores at least look like they felt that they belonged out there on the court in big minutes.
Yeah, and they've earned those opportunities. They challenge us in practice every night. They can shoot the ball. They can drive. They're comfortable. And those are kids that need to be ready to get the nod. In the first round of a state tournament, if there's foul trouble, if there's whatever it is, they got to be ready to go. And I think that they are. The moment's not too big for Braxton. That's what he's proven to us. And, I'd like to get him out there a little bit more, him and David and Burke and some of the others. But tonight we just had to go with that core. They did a great job. Seth Lloyd, great job of leading us. Lance and Mason around the rim. If we could make some more free throws, might not get my blood pressure up so much. But, a great team win against a dangerous team in Rock Springs, and a team that, they're going to be there in the end. I'm telling you, that's going to be a team who you can't sleep on them at regionals.
You said yesterday you didn't do a good enough job getting Mason Ellingford involved early. That was clearly a point early on, and he finishes with 19 points. Not perfect once again. No one has the perfect game, but he was getting contact down low. He got Derek Lionberger partially into foul trouble. He got to the line. Needs to work on getting those free throws in bunches, but he was converting through contact when those calls weren't coming.
Yeah, and I thought Seth did a good job of just finding him and Lance. Seth in the middle of their zone, he did a great job. I thought Brady and Garrett did a good job of handling their pressure so we could get it up to Seth. And yeah, like I said, it's a team win. It's a bullet that we dodged, but I think we've got some momentum heading up to Cody and Riverton, and then you just got to circle your dates. Star Valley here, Green River, and Jackson. And hopefully we can put ourselves in position to really make some noise in March.
All right. 6.5 hours north. I'll see you next Friday in Cody.
Sounds great, Jake. Thanks.
Coach Cornea, thank you. That's it for us on the post-game show. I'm Jake Hibbard. We'll be back, like I said, 5 o'clock next Friday for pregame coverage. Evanston versus Cody on the road, and then 2 o'clock at 3:30 for the girls, followed by the boys at Riverton for the final road trip of the season. We'll have one more road game at Green River, but that's just a one-day getaway, and then back home for Star Valley for the final home game, and then go up to Jackson the Saturday after that, and that's the end of the regular season. Just like that, we're on to regionals and see if we can get a couple of state bids. Again, the Red Devils sweep Rock Springs here at Red Devil Gymnasium on the final homestand of the year. Just one home game left. I'm Jake Hibbard. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next Friday.
Thank you for listening to this edition of Red Devil Basketball. Catch all of the games live or archived at mylocalradio.com. The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of Old West Media and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of the aforementioned rights holder. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and thank you for tuning in.